I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. It is the best holiday of the year. And it was super awesome for me, honestly, because I got to sit there. I ate as much food as I possibly could, plus banana pudding, which, are you a banana pudding guy?
No. I've never had banana pudding, and I've never had it for Thanksgiving. I have these homemade orange rolls that my grandma makes.
Those are good. You've never had
every
banana pudding?
No. Yeah, I also don't like corn. So
what the heck? Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Well, I want to stay warm. I'm cold.
Nathan should still sound sick to you because he is still sick. But Becca got us these shirts for Christmas. Look at these. Yeah, they're Star Wars.
Get it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know how he hasn't had, honestly, seriously, dude. Good night. Freaking homeschool kid. All right, welcome in. I
just have better things than banana pudding to eat.
No, there aren't better things than banana pudding, Nathan.
Like
shut up.
Homemade orange rolls.
Orange rolls are good, but how can you say that they're better than banana pudding if you've never had it? I've had both.
Oh, you haven't had.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's every person that their grandma makes something. Oh, you haven't had my grandma's. Like biscuits and gravy. Everybody's mom makes the best biscuits and gravy. We're gonna update our Dynasty rankings tonight, and so we're gonna do a number of other things. We might end up doing a startup mock because right now I don't know how well the blueprint purchase system is working, so we might not end up doing team reviews. Hopefully we do, but it doesn't matter because for the first hour and a half, we're gonna be talking Dynasty. We're gonna be updating our rankings. We're gonna be maybe doing a mock or two. We did record a Dynasty rookie mock draft today with landing spots. It was pretty fun. That's honestly some of my favorite videos to do at this time of year. So
they're the best.
Start getting in your imagination station. So, all right. But who's here? Who is in the chat? What's up, peeps? Good to see you guys again. Hopefully your Thanksgiving was great. We are again super thankful for all of you guys.
Great.
Big Smooth. What's up, man? He was here first. Nick says he's been going through withdrawal. There we go. We're getting a hit right here, buddy. Getting hit. What's up, Primos? Good to see you, man. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you. Michael says, got my blueprint. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you, man. Shame my league mates don't want to comply with any of the trade suggestions. They might not now, but wait till the offseason. You'll wait them out. You'll wait them out. But we appreciate you guys all jumping in. So I see Chris is here. I see David's here. What's up, David? Good to see you. Talking about anti-tanking. The best way to do anti-tanking in Dynasty leagues is to set your rookie draft order on reverse max points for. So it takes into account their entire roster, the maximum amount of points they could score every week. And so that way, regardless of if they set their lineup or not, their draft order is going to be determined based on how good their whole team is. So that's, in our opinion, the way to solve the tanking. And you know, and you still have the issue of like with Dynasty leagues especially, well, even with max points for, people could not set their lineups. And even though it's not making any difference for the rookie draft order, it's making difference in the games that are being played, which I agree. I like general rule of thumb for a Dynasty league, like, you know, you can do it. Just set your lineup. Just set your lineup. Even on my rebuilding teams, I go through and set my lineup. So I'm not throwing a game that impacts the playoff race, if that makes sense. So, I mean, in the NFL, rebuilding teams steal games from playoff teams all the time at the end of the season. And so it's the same thing in Dynasty. So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. What's up, David? Good to see you.
2 and
What's up, Aiden? Good to see you. It says burden over Rome at the, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How we doing? What's up, Ryan? Good to see you. What's up, Samuel? Good to see you. Vikings fans here. What's up? Justin says, bad news, I'm here. Oh, you got Justin here tonight. It's bad news. What's up, Captain Firetail? Good to see you. Killer Potato Fish is here. Good to see all you guys. Of course, if you dropped a comment, keep dropping comments. Say hey. We appreciate you guys. Let's talk Odunze. I put him on the cover. I put him in the title. And what was once a Domain victory lap has turned in now to Domain looks like an idiot.
It's pretty classic.
Because let's just scroll down here, Scotty, and show them their show them the game log. Oh my! Just go back up. Show them the only ones I've done. So 1 through 13.
Okay, let's do the same exercise at the same time. Scott, pull up Igbuka.
Yeah. Discussions are gonna have to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Do the same thing, 1 through 13 for me.
It's been worse for Igbuka.
Oh my gosh. It's not been worse.
Look at that 7-week run. I'm talking about the last 7 weeks.
But the one thing here is, well, actually, go back to Rome real quick. Let's compare and contrast.
Yeah.
Well, I will say Igbuka's target volume is consistently better than Rome's.
Yes, that is true.
But it doesn't matter. We have to have similar discussions about both of these guys. In fact, I just want to pull up the comparison tool on the site, and I just want to plug both of these guys in. Let me see which one's actually been. I'm pretty sure Igbuka would be winning in most categories.
Igbuka's winning in most, but
in almost all besides receiving touchdowns.
Yep.
So Nabuka's still the wide receiver.
It's not by a lot though. I thought it would have been by more. Like target wise, it's actually only 190. On the 12 game sample size between those two guys, and then points per game is like 14 to 12. And then when you're looking at the last 7 week stretch, which is what we really care about after both of them chilled out with touchdowns, you've got 4-4, 14-0, 17, 5-6, and 1 for Rome, and Egbuka has been 4, 9, 6, 23, 9, 6, and 8. Only one double digit game for him, 2 for Rome. It hasn't been pretty for either.
And what's interesting is they both do get a good amount of targets. They're both top 20-ish in targets.
Yep.
But like they're catching a very low percentage of their targets. And like with Egbuka, it's like almost like if he doesn't have 100 plus yards and a touchdown, like it's almost like he has 100 plus yards and a touchdown or nothing. At
least they're getting the targets. BCJ is just not, and he hasn't all year.
No, he hasn't, which is. So it's kind of interesting, like, and I wouldn't say, in the Tampa Bay offense, for example, I wouldn't say there's been like one driving guy that's like stealing his production. I mean, Tez Johnson over the last 4 weeks has had a 20-point game, a 12-point game, he had a 15-point game in week 7. So he is, I would say, taking some touchdowns. Obviously, Godwin, I think, had a decent day from a fantasy perspective this last week, had 10 points on 5 targets. Cade Otton has occasionally been good this year. But generally, I also think the Buccaneers offense looks worse than it did at the beginning of the year, like as a whole.
The Bucs offense looks worse. Baker doesn't look as good.
And Baker's been hurt.
Baker looks average.
Baker's been playing hurt since like week 6.
I know.
So and you can, in my opinion, you can really tell. In my opinion, you can really tell.
He's still carrying.
I know.
Even though he looks average, but
I know he's still good. Okay, because he was going to win MVP, I think. But who's going to win MVP, by the way? We haven't had. You think it's Stafford?
Yeah.
What are the betting odds right now?
I think Stafford and May are still up there. I think they're still the top 2.
I haven't even looked. That's crazy.
I think JT has fallen back because JT's been pretty slow the last couple of weeks. But really, I mean, who else is going to win MVP? Anybody else who's playing well is barely going to make the playoffs. So I think Stafford deserves it. I hope he wins it. And
wow, May is negative 125 right now. Stafford's positive 125. So they're both.
So they're literally.
They're both way out in front of each other. But like May is actually the favorite technically.
Yeah.
And actually JSN's the favorite for offensive player of the year. Either way. So okay, in terms of we've seen now from Rome Odunze, since week 6 to 13. So like that's 8 weeks of him. Like what we have to probably talk about his dynasty ranking at this point because we have a very large sample size of a season where Chicago's winning games. They're winning games, right? They're leading that division at the moment. And Rome Odunze is pretty much a fantasy football non-factor there. That's not good.
It's the Swift and Monungai show.
It is the Swift. They're running all over people right now. So with Rome, like, I mean, I think you have to probably move him down into the C tier here, into the tier with, I'd probably take Pickens over Rome. Chad, are we taking George Pickens or Rome Odunze right now in Dynasty? You can let me know.
I got to move up Pickens a lot.
Yeah, I've got Pickens right now in he could be in the Ibuka tier.
I would take Pickens over BTJ.
Oh gosh, I would take him over all those guys. Yeah, I have him with Wilson, Ted, and Ibuka at this point.
Yeah,
in fact, I've got
Nico and Pickens right there behind Ted right now. So,
I think this is probably my tier: Ted, Garrett Wilson, and Mecca Ibuka and Pickens. And I think everybody in the chat's going to say Pickens at this point. I mean, Pickens has been.
Yeah, I don't think Ladd. I mean, in fairness to Rome, I don't think Ladd, BTJ, or Marv have done enough, any of them, to be like, oh yeah, well, you have to take him over Rome. Like, I think Rome is just right there with them.
I just like the thing with Rome versus Pickens, and actually a fair amount of people are saying Rome. I say most people, the majority of people in our chat are saying Pickens. The thing that's really interesting to me about this is they are a year apart in age, and George Pickens is averaging 19.8 points per game, and Rome Odunze is averaging 12, and it's Rome Odunze's best season. I personally. I don't think.
Now, the good thing with Rome, and a lot of people are going to say this, like, the good thing with Rome is you have seen not only a step up in production, even though it's been better than last year, but the talent still looks a lot better this year. And this is the first year with Ben Johnson there. And you have seen a step up in terms of like passing upside potential there. So like there is a possibility that he could get more consistent next year and consistently better without touchdown production. But again, there's just kind of a lot of ifs and hopefuls there, as opposed to the guys that are going to produce and are producing right now.
Okay. I need somebody in the comments to give me who say Rome Odunze. I'm not going to trash you for that take at all, but give me a good reason why I should rank Rome over Pickens at this point. Egbuka has multiple issues from Scribbles. Baker's been giving him a high rate of uncatchable targets, which is shown a lot in the amount of targets he's getting versus the amount of targets he's actually catching.
Yeah, that's a fair argument.
Teams are scheming against him because he's being moved around and he's dropping the ball some. Yeah, which is very unlike Emeka Egbuka. He's still a wide receiver 1 in the season.
Yep.
But no, it's a great observation. I totally agree with that.
Clearly,
the uncatchable passes thing is the kind of
Egbuka's being carried by the first 5-6 weeks.
Oh yeah, 100% is. Yeah. 100%.
So,
the trade deadline has not passed. Would you move Egbuka? I have a 1 seed and a bye for the playoffs.
I would pivot from Egbuka as a contender to like Rashee Rice. Yeah.
If you can do that still, yeah. Like, it just depends on what you can get.
Egbuka,
I'm not opposed to that, but I would need somebody, like you said, 23-year-old wide receiver who in his rookie season is a wide receiver 1. I would need a really good return.
Egbuka, in terms of value, hasn't really fallen that much, despite a really slow run here. He's right there by London and Rashee. So.
Yeah. With Pickens, I just don't see how I should be around the Smith and Higgins here, just purely because of him being the wide receiver 2. I don't have him in that tier. I have him as a wide receiver 1.
Yeah,
in Dynasty, like I have him as
far as like building. If
the wide receiver 13.
If you're just talking pure Dynasty theory too, like, would you rather build your team around George Pickens or build your team around someone like T. Higgins or Devonta Smith, who has a cap value ceiling? Like, yeah, George Pickens technically has a cap value ceiling, but I mean, the dude's out producing CeeDee Lamb right now in the same offense. So, and he's 24 years old. So he does actually have a couple years on all those guys too, which does matter.
Samuel says, we've seen Rome's ceiling. Also, Caleb's literally just missing Odunze in the red zone. They're going to build more chemistry as well as more consistency. I don't think we've seen his ceiling yet.
I think that's a...
But I do think you're right about the red zone.
That's a good argument for why we're not dropping Rome.
And we're not going to drop him a lot.
Like, we can't drop him that far.
No.
We just had him really high to start. We had him, I think, borderline top 10 with his start of the season, and now he's kind of right just back where he was previously. Kind of at the bottom end of that tier where the drop off is.
People are talking about the Colts. The Colts are going to miss the playoffs.
A good chance.
Yeah, you're talking. Yeah,
they're
not even leading the division anymore.
Literally,
it took 2 weeks.
I'm literally just telling you guys. We've been saying this for the last few weeks that the hardest part of their schedule is yet to come, and that there's a good chance that we choke this.
Yeah, but it's freaking Houston. Come on. It's
Houston is cheeks.
Yeah, we got diced by C.J. Stroud.
Choked it away.
We got diced by Woody Marks.
Yeah, we got diced by everybody.
Outrageous.
So, no.
It scares me that Pickens will go somewhere like Vegas next year.
You know what's maddening, too, is
they might draft a quarterback.
Somehow the Steelers are going to find a way to just inch into the playoffs and be the most miserable watch on Wild Card Weekend, like they are every single year, and they're going to edge out the Colts because they beat them.
And the Colts are objectively more fun to watch than the Steelers.
Yes.
Anybody is. But
I'd rather watch Cleveland than the
Steelers. The Vegas argument is a good one, Michael, but I think it's very possible that Pickens walks. Not because he should. They should not let him out of the building. But it's Gerald Jones. He will bring new levels of stupid you didn't even know existed. And so I think he should stay in Dallas. I would love for him to stay in Dallas. But I don't know.
He did trade away Michael Parsons.
He did trade away Michael Parsons. So you just never know. The Texans defense is good. I will say that. But trade Pickens for max value before he gets his first felony. That's a take. He's going
to start calling him George Picken at the end of the year.
George Picken, yeah. Oh boy, that gets interesting. Pickens to the Patriots.
That would be
dynamite.
Great.
That would be dynamite.
I'll take that. I don't think his value should move at all.
No, it wouldn't.
If he goes there.
Super Bowl goes through Gillette. I think you Patriots fans are getting a little bit confident. You beat the Giants.
Hey, I'm gonna be totally honest here. If you put a gun in my head and told me to pick a winner for the AFC, I would remain silent. Like, I don't know who it's gonna be. I legitimately have no idea who it's gonna be. I don't trust Denver. They've won 9 straight.
I don't trust Denver.
And do you know how many one possession, like last second games that they've won against bad teams? Yeah. They could lay a stinker any week in the playoffs and lose. I honestly trust New England more than I would trust Denver. I don't think I honestly don't know if there's any like dominant team in the AFC this year, which is why it's so wide open. Like whoever gets hot, whoever makes the playoffs and gets hot, I think has a good chance of going. Which is why at the end of the day, I literally think if the Chiefs just make the playoffs, there's a good chance that they go all the way.
I think if there were any year that the Bills would slip through, it would be this.
It would be this year as well.
So
that is true.
I think. Oh no, then Nathan would be dead and we would be sad. Yeah, we would be sad for a couple days, but then we just keep going.
I mean, I've been dead for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nathan's still not alive. He's been sick for a long time, dude. So he's brushed. Wait, no. How do I want to say this? That's what I wanted to say. Is that right?
Brush the face of death.
Yeah. You have brushed the face of death.
Yep. Stared it.
All right. Who else do we want to talk about from a ranking standpoint? Some people are saying Bucky. I never moved Bucky down my dynasty.
I never touched Bucky.
Bucky's a high ranked dynasty.
Bucky's the same.
He's 8 for me.
We have Bucky as a target for a lot of contenders.
Oh yeah, I mean he was a huge
that could afford it. Like just
he wasn't efficient in his first week back, but he scored a touchdown and looks good in that in spurts.
Yep.
Yeah, but who else do we need to talk about rankings wise? I think I didn't even touch. I moved Buga to wide receiver 12. I moved Pickens up to that tier. I moved Rome. I swapped Rome and Pickens in that tier essentially. So I don't know. It's messy right now. I will say, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think there's an argument to be made to move Rashee Rice up even a little bit, even in his tier.
Yeah, I've got Rashee with London back to back. Got him at wide receiver 9 right now.
So you have Neighbors at 6.
I have Neighbors at 7.
That's what I meant. I mean, I think there's a decent argument to be made that.
I mean, he deserves to be right there.
That he could be in the S tier by the end of the season.
Rashee in points per game is a wide receiver 1 right now.
He's not only a wide receiver 1, he is the wide receiver.
No, he is the wide receiver 1.
Oh yeah, he's the wide receiver. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so he's scoring the most points per game of any wide receiver since he's been healthy.
He's over JSN right now. So
yeah, so from a dynasty standpoint, I think if that holds the rest of the season, I think I'm gonna have him in the S tier. Like he's 25.
That is one where I will victory lap early, quote unquote. That was.
Well, I mean,
that was the second easiest dynasty take of all time.
Him and Quinshawn were the two just like...
He and Quinshawn were
like freebies if you got them.
They were literally free home runs.
I don't even gonna victory lap that. It was so incredibly obvious. Like, it was so obvious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think you're talking about moving him up pretty far, though, pretty soon. Justin Jefferson, a lot of people are saying... let's talk about Justin Jefferson. I think we talked about him a little bit last week. But personally, here's my gripe with like moving Justin Jefferson down my rankings. He's still 26 and a half years old. And I'm not entirely sure. People are like, oh, they're definitely rolling with McCarthy next year. Are they definitely doing that? Because they really don't seem like they like him.
Yeah, they do kind of seem like they hate him.
They definitely seem like they hate him. So to me, like, I think there's a real possibility that he's not the quarterback.
I'm not going to lie. Even just a couple weeks ago, I was like, yeah.
I know.
They're probably, I mean, there's a good chance that they're probably just going to give him another chance next year and develop him. I mean, they are so bad. They are so bad that they're to a point where draft capital wise, they're going to be in a position to draft a QB.
Now, the one thing you can say about JJ McCarthy is he is better than Max Brosman, it seems like. Max Brosman was worse somehow.
Yeah, that is true.
He was bad.
But I mean, you saw that, what was it, like the EPA per play metric where McCarthy
was like 851st out of 852. Yeah.
I mean, that's like...
Put up Justin Jefferson. I don't want to have the McCarthy
really
discussion.
Hard to be that bad.
So we had this discussion 2 weeks ago on the channel, and people were telling us we were stupid for saying McCarthy was done.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Not doing jack.
This is as bad as for people that went through the Anthony Richardson experiment. I think Vikings fans, like if you ask any Vikings fan, they know how it feels now. Like it's kind of just miserable, and you just know. You kind of know it's not going to work.
But Aki wants me to sit Rashee Rice this week in our matchup. You think I should do that? Here's I have a legitimate question. Is it actually cheating?
Throw?
Is it actually cheating to throw? Like, are people actually going to be pissed? I will throw to get you in the playoffs, Aki. 100% I will. Even if it costs me, I would do that. So I'm just letting you know there's a friendly matchup between you and I. If
Aki makes the playoffs, that's going to be like...
I'm 1,000% team Badaki.
One of the greatest moments ever.
I'm all for it. I would throw this week if I legally could. So, but with Jefferson, my problem with moving him down is he is the best wide receiver in the NFL. He just is. And, we have pushed this to the limit in terms of testing whether or not the best wide receiver in the NFL is completely quarterback proof or not. He is very clearly not completely quarterback proof.
Yeah, I thought he was with the Darnold experiment, and now it's like, oh my god.
I mean, there are maybe in the past 20 years 6 quarterbacks that could have tanked him like this.
I mean, apparently KOC isn't quarterback proof either.
No, he's not. And I mean, we're learning a lot about last year. In hindsight, of course, we misread this situation. Darnold was legit, dude.
Yeah, actually, for real.
He actually was legit.
Yeah.
And he was the reason the Vikings were good. And Kevin O'Connell, I'm sure had a big part in that.
He showed his shortcomings, but the development at least was there.
But I don't know. My problem is I probably put JSN and Jamar Chase in a tier of their own at this point. I think CeeDee Lamb has his own questions. I think Jefferson has his own questions. I think Puka has his own questions. I would maybe put Puka as my wide receiver 3 at this point. And you
Where
know
did
what?
You have him initially?
At that point, I had him at 5.
Oh, really?
So I moved him above CD
over
and
CD.
Amon-Ra, which they're in the same tier.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
I don't think I can move Jefferson out of this tier. Like, I just don't think in good faith I can tell people, hey, drafting Justin Jefferson in a startup right now is a bad pick. Hi, buddy. What's up? What's up? Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's my son. I will say, though, since I'm going to separate JSN and Jamar Chase, that tier with Puka, Amon-Ra, CeeDee Lamb, JSN, and Rashee Rice, I will put Rashee Rice in that tier with those guys. I think he deserves it.
Yep.
And he's the same age as he's younger than Amon-Ra and CD.
He's younger than a number.
He's younger than all those guys besides
26,
Puka.
so.
And this is why Puka I think is going to be at the top of that tier for me.
Yeah.
And if Puka honestly had a long-term quarterback situation that we liked and didn't get hurt all the time, he would be S tier easily for me. He might be my wide receiver 1. He just does struggle. He really does struggle to stay healthy. Like, it is a real thing for him. It is a very real, and it sucks because he's maybe the best wide receiver in the NFL when he's healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I do think he needs to be up there though. But with Jefferson, I'm just not comfortable moving him down because I just don't think you can move. I think it would be short-sighted for us to move him down our rankings that much at the current moment.
That catch that Puka had against Carolina, I almost lost my crap.
Yeah, that was sick, nasty, dude. Bowers had an incredible catch too.
That catch alone was that made it all worth it for me. Trading for him and everything. I just needed that joy.
Ooh, yeah, this is a good one.
So
let's talk about Kyle Monangai. We haven't talked to any running backs yet. I like this one. Straight up, let's go to his most recent games here, Scotty. Let me just pull something up. When you're looking at his efficiency metrics on a per game basis, like yards per carry, 6.74, obviously against Minnesota, 1.9, and then 4, and then 5.9. He has been very efficient, but you also saw him get against Philadelphia 22 carries. With a fully healthy and active DeAndre Swift, he got more carries than DeAndre Swift. Monangai's an interesting one. He's one that I don't think he's probably worth.
Did we look at snap share?
Snap share is 45% for Monangai, which is actually less than the week before, but he got more carries.
Swift was 53.
Swift was 53.
So it's an even split.
Let me pull up the. I would like to pull up the usage graphs for those guys and see if I can't figure it out. I'm gonna scroll back and see if I can find it, but because I like to see how they're breaking up their snaps based on situations. So, but I do think, where do you have him ranked? Like, I probably wouldn't sell him because I don't think he's worth a first, but I don't think I'd sell him for a second. So,
no, I'd probably stick with Monangai right now. He's Monangai's a really interesting market play where you want to stick with him now. Wait to see Swift probably leave in free agency in March. And then you've got that window of new league year in March up until the NFL draft where Monangai is going to be labeled as the running back 1 in Chicago before they potentially draft someone in the NFL draft.
This year of all years where you want to bet on a running back like Monangai to keep his job, it's this year. Because I do not think this class is going to be full of guys who are going to come in and usurp somebody like that.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is you've got a really good window from March through April, where if you wanted to sell before the draft, that's when you would sell. You don't. No,
I agree. Now. I'm just saying. I think there's a decent possibility, in terms of deciding whether or not to sell him. I think there's a decent possibility he ends up being the starter.
There's a lot of teams in the league right now that need running backs that aren't going to be able to get one this year, and they should have. When they should have done it, they should have freaking done it last year.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Yeah, whatever.
Literally every time he runs the ball, it reminds me of Gibbs. I think he's legit really good. I think they should. I think I like him more than Swift. Now, I don't think he has the receiving upside that Swift does. And that, it's just the different types of players they are. But David says Swift Monangai rolls off the tongue just like Gibbs Montgomery. But then he did say he's a delusional Bears fan. Yeah, look, obviously we have a history of that head coach using a committee. And a lot of people said that coming into the year, which is why I kind of liked him as a sleeper. It very well could be that. But which one? But I mean, is Swift Gibbs?
Skill set wise, he would be. Yeah.
But you don't usually have Montgomery getting 22 carries for 130 yards.
Well, the other one gets 18.
Because the thing is with Gibbs is the Gibbs Montgomery thing is very different now, because Gibbs actually gets 65% of the snaps every week, and also gets 15 carries and also gets 5 to 10 targets.
Yeah.
So it's like that's not happening with Swifty. Swifty may get the targets, but he's not going to get that many carries above Kyle Monangai if he continues to be efficient. So
yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know. Ben Johnson replaced Swift for a reason. So
like, I like Monangai. I mean, I probably like Monangai there with Woody Marks right now. Like, that's about where I have him. Somebody said talk AJ Brown. Yeah, no, he should be going back up in Dynasty rankings if people are really going to be that reactive from a production standpoint. AJ Brown's averaging 14.7 points per game. This is his down year, and he's the wide receiver 14. And I know the last couple games have really propped that up, but it's not like the last couple games doesn't count. And it's also not like he hasn't had the 22-point game, the 14-point, and the 28-point game the 3 weeks before the bye week. And he's just been more hit or miss this year is the thing. But he still does have the A.J. Brown ceiling, and he missed a game, and he's still the wide receiver 14. So, I mean, I still think, like, you're talking about him and Chris Olave. They're averaging the same amount of points this year. The difference, obviously, being that A.J. Brown is a little bit older, but I think all those guys are in the same tier. And so with A.J. Brown, him and Devontae Smith, I think, are in this tier with, like, Waddle and Olave and Flowers and J-Mo and T. Higgins and Travis Hunter.
And Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe Jordan Addison if he has a quarterback. Like,
I haven't moved A.J. Brown outside the top 24, and he moved up a spot for me.
He's my 23 right now. So, I don't know where he is market value-wise.
I have him at 23.
Yeah, I wonder where he is market value-wise. Which, again, he will move up now that he's actually put together a couple of really good performances.
Yeah, the immediate production matters.
I still don't know what the long-term situation looks like there for A.J. Brown, but I like what I'm seeing recently. He's the wide receiver 24. So, again, right about where... Yeah, I think everybody kind of knows what he is right now.
Yep.
And so I am glad to see him, though. I am glad to see him do what he's doing. Let's talk about Saquon Barkley, another Eagle. Barkley, he is the running back 13 on the year. He's not even a running back 1. Listen to his last 4 games after the bye week: 13, 10, 12, and 5. He hasn't had a touchdown in 4 weeks, dude. A touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, he went 2 weeks in a row max last year without having a touchdown. He only did it twice.
Yep.
So, yeah, and unfortunately with Barkley, like last year, you saw he had 33-point game, 46-point game, 32-point game, 27-point game. I mean, this year, he's gone over 20 points 1 time.
Yep.
He has gone over 19 points 1 time.
Yeah, the interesting thing here is...
Good gosh. Dude.
Outside of the efficiency, which is obvious, his receiving usage has gone up, and the efficiency there is the same. But his receiving usage this year has gone up. But again, it's
propping up his floor.
It's partially the yardage on the ground that's gotten way worse. 5.8 yards per carry down to 3.7. And then the elephant in the room is the 6 total touchdowns this year compared to the 15 he had last season.
Yeah, and so that was when we actually have seen like a little bit of touchdown regression come true, and it really does make a huge difference for a guy like
he went nuts with touchdowns last year.
He didn't. I mean, 15 is really not a lot.
Taking a ton of touch
James Cook had 18 or 20 last year.
That's what I think made this so unprecedented. Is there was nothing on Saquon Barkley's resume last year that really indicated that he was just gonna plummet in terms of like production. Like if he was going to lose production, he was probably going to lose it with a little bit of efficiency on the ground. But I mean, 13 touchdowns on the ground, that's totally doable for a guy like Saquon. Clearly it's not this year. And in fairness, I mean, you've seen a lot of bad with a lot of players in that offense all year long.
Yeah, Aiden makes a good point here.
The offense is awful, like as a whole.
He says Saquon's an offseason buy. Our offensive coordinator is legit terrible, and the offensive line has been banged up all season. I could definitely see him being a buy in the offseason. He's on a huge contract, and I don't think he's washed.
Yep. No.
Alex said, who could have thought that Barkley would regress after that insane workload last year? It's just funny because it was like, that was such an obvious, like, look what happens every time that somebody gets this many carries. But it was like, is that really gonna? No, it definitely happened. It definitely did. Like it was a very real thing. And so yeah, is there a Saquon rebound next year to age negate any rebound from the heavy usage last year? I don't think that age would be an issue for Saquon. He still looks like he's moving well. I don't think he's like hitting that age cliff by any means. So in terms of where I have him ranked, I mean, let's just talk about that. I have him as my running back 13. I have him behind Christian McCaffrey, though, right now, because I just think you have to. I mean, you're talking these guys may have 1 to 2 years max each of them, but Christian McCaffrey's scoring at a much, much higher clip than Saquon is right now. It's 25 versus 14 points per game. It's an 11 point per game difference. You have to take Christian McCaffrey over Saquon in Dynasty. You have to. Even though Christian McCaffrey's 29 and he might end your fantasy football season at the beginning of the year. Now, in terms of him versus the other guys here, like, I mean, he's averaging about the same as Breece Hall. So I probably would give the nod to Breece Hall at this point. And Josh Jacobs, I have back-to-back with him. Josh Jacobs is a year younger, but he's averaging 3 more points per game as well. And so, honestly, like, I think there's a decent argument to... The thing is with Saquon, though, like, I'm going to leave him in the tier with Kyron Williams, Breece Hall, Christian McCaffrey, and Josh Jacobs. And so I'm not going to move him out of that tier. I'm going to move him to the bottom of that tier and just say, hey, he's at the bottom of this tier. I really like him as a buy this offseason. I think I will be recommending, especially in January, I think I'm going to be recommending teams left and freaking right trade for Saquon Barkley. I think he's a great trade target in January. I think he's a great trade target, theoretically now, but he's probably on a contender. If he's on a rebuild and they're still wanting to get rid of him and you can trade, I would still trade for him now. But I'm saying once Dynasty trading opens back up, I think Saquon Barkley is going to be a good trade target. So I actually agree with you guys on that one. I think that's a pretty good call there. But nice. Hi, my man.
Danny is in shambles right now, dude.
Why?
It is so funny.
What's he in shambles about? Just not winning?
He's just always in the chat saying something about like how miserable he is.
Which chat?
The Flock chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Killer Potato Fish just asked about Terry McLaurin. I figured that one would come as well. Yeah, it's been one game, but it is great to see Terry. I mean, it is great to see Terry McLaurin have a good game. I mean, 22 points, 14 targets for him against, I think,
waiting all year for it.
I don't know, was Pat Surtain guarding, I didn't watch much of that game. Was Pat Surtain guarding Debo or was he guarding Terry?
So Surtain has been injured. I don't know if he was back this week.
I think he was playing.
Or if he's back next week. I don't remember, but
I think he played. Terry McLaurin caught 3 of 8 targets for 30 yards when covered by Pat Surtain. But his final reception was an overtime touchdown. So he was guarding him on that touchdown. Surtain had not allowed a touchdown in his last 507 coverage snaps dating back to week 13 of 2024.
Holy cow.
So Terry actually, the dude's been injured all year, did nothing, came back, was injured again, then comes back into the Broncos and cooks Surtain.
Now he cooks with Marcus Mariota.
Surtain. Like what?
With Marcus Mariota.
Where have you been, dude? Where has this been? Now, granted, he hasn't really played, because he just looked bad in the first 2 games, in my opinion, against a game in like the New York Giants where he should have killed there. And he just didn't. Even in the first 2 games where he's actually playing like legitimate snap share, he wasn't producing very much. Yeah. And in the game he came back against Kansas City.
If he wasn't injured, I think Water would have found its level, and I think he would have found a groove.
It might at the end of the year. He might find a groove here.
That is very possible. Daniel's coming back.
Because I think Debo's kind of, Water's hit its level with Debo.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
But in terms of Terry's dynasty value, like I don't think he's gonna have.
They better use him. They paid him a lot of money.
Yeah, they better. And I have him at like 39. I don't know if that's too low. I have him I have a huge tier though of 27 through 40. So anywhere from 27 to 40 is where I have Terry. Maybe I move him up that tier if he does well the rest of the season.
Right there at 37 with Sutton, Shakir, Jaden Higgins, DJ Moore.
Yeah.
I keep moving down Ayuk because I'm like, even if he does come back, like, what's he really going to do? Is he going to be better than Alec Pierce?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
no.
Did we already talk about Trey McBride on the live stream? I don't remember if we talked about that last week.
No.
So Trey McBride and go down his week 13 for me, Scotty.
Step ahead of everybody else right now.
I mean, this dude is the tight end 1 in Dynasty. Like, there's absolutely no question about it, in my opinion. He is the tight end 1. Now, I think you've got him in the same tier as as Bowers, but I do think you have to give the nod to the guy scoring 4 more points per game. Bowers has been good though recently. Bowers has also come back. He's already the tight end 5 in the year, and he's missed half the season. Like, the thing is, though, with McBride, when you're comparing these 2 guys, even in the games where both of them play, and Bowers has been really good since he came back from his injury.
McBride finally figured out how to score touchdowns. That's been the really big kicker for him.
And Jacoby Brissett's a big part of that.
It has been for a while.
But you put these guys into the comparison tool, and McBride wins in points, targets, target share, reception, receiving yards, receiving touchdown. and routes. The only things that Brock Bowers wins in are yards per target and yards per route run. So the efficiency metrics / utilization metrics.
Yeah, he's on pace to have the same, if not more, targets than he did in 2024, which was 147 targets last year. He's very efficient with his targets. Like he went 111 for 147 last year. This year he's 88 for 118. So he's going to have well over 100 receptions when it's all said and done this year. Plus, quadrupling his touchdowns to date. So it'll be even better by the end of the season.
Yeah. Alex says they did a pick play on the touchdown. It could have been a penalty. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't really watch that game.
A lick of that game.
I didn't watch that game.
I had no interest in it whatsoever. And then I just checked the score when I went to bed, and I was like, what the heck? This went into overtime?
Yeah. I was just keeping track of
classic Denver.
Dego says, so they don't watch the games. Not all of them. No, I mean, I spent almost all my Sunday watching games, but realistically, we can't watch every game. So no, there are games where we miss, and what do you think we're gonna watch every game? I don't think you understand how much football we watch during the season. It is a lot. So
we've been,
but that's why context is important.
I will say every year.
That's why
I feel like the last couple of years we've really been digging deep into college football, trying to stay pretty in tune with a lot of the games that go on Saturdays as well, so that we actually know a good bit about the prospects. So,
hey, what's up?
That's a lot of football intake every single week.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yes. What's up, Iron Chef? Yeah, you do. I remember you doing that. Open a ticket on our Discord for me, if you would. Go to our Discord, go to Blueprint Help, and open a ticket, and we'll get you taken care of, man. Appreciate you. Did we get a consensus about what to do with Marv? Red Zone's what I watch, Keith. I quad box Red Zone in 3 games on Sundays.
Yeah.
But that was a primetime game, and no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. That was a primetime game, right? Yeah, it was. That was the Sunday night game, right? I mean, a lot of times, was that Sunday night?
What are you talking
Commanders
about?
game?
No, that was last night.
It was last night.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. No, last night was Patriots Giants.
Patriots, yeah, you're right. So it was 2 nights ago.
Yeah, no, so Sundays, a lot of times we're actually recording during those games. So that's the other part about Sunday night games for us. Yeah, Red Zone's a lifesaver, though. I've watched so much Red Zone, you have no idea. Is Kyron's situation becoming more of a timeshare? I mean,
not really.
He's still a low-end running back 1, which is what he always is, so I'm just not worried about it.
This last week was a lie if you're looking at the snap share from this last week, which, by the way, Quorum's snap share didn't even go up. Kyron left the game for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so Quorum got like a goal line carry.
Yeah. That's what it was. Kyron left the game and then he ended up coming back.
So. Kyron's so efficient, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he is. He's extremely efficient. He's awesome.
His touchdowns have gone down again this year, and he's still running back 1 because he's just so freaking efficient with his usage.
No, that's
of all the years, Devontae Adams has 14 touchdowns this season in the red zone, and Kyron is still running back 1.
Yeah,
like that's
crazy.
Wild.
78 Sean says that's successful. There's more life than football. Well, it is our job to talk about football, so we kind of have to watch as much as we possibly can take in. So, and that's usually like, I mean, that's a lot of It's a lot. I mean, most Sundays we're watching 10 hours.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's but it's fun. It's the best job in the world. But I legitimately like we have to watch, or we have no clue what we're talking about. So,
honestly, it's more. It's easier to watch the games than it is to like miss a week of football and then have to catch up with all of the production, because then you have to review.
I was gonna say
and look at snap share. If you watch the game, you know exactly what goes on, because a lot of times snap share is a lie. If a game isn't really close towards the end of the week or towards the end of the game, and yeah. Anyways, it's definitely easier watching the games.
Definitely is. All right, let's talk Brian Thomas Jr. I'm seeing a lot of recommendations for him. Woof.
What?
It's just bad. Like it's 75%. He's just not. He's the wide receiver 50 this year, and he's missed 3 games, but he's wide receiver 50.
Well, even
in points per game, though.
Even points per game, he's averaging 10, which is awful.
I have no idea what to do with him. None.
Yeah, I know.
He is the wide receiver 43 in points per game.
That's why I've been really reluctant to say that I would much rather have him over Travis Hunter right now. Like, I get it. I think they're very similar. I don't think
the problem is when they were both on the field, they both weren't producing
until Hunter did, and then he died.
You know what's interesting?
So that kind of sucked. But
Brian Thomas Jr. isn't in my Dynasty ranking. Yeah, where is he? I know I have him in here. This is redraft. That's why I'm an idiot. So like Brian Thomas, I think you have to take Nico. I think you have to take Lad. I think he's in the tier with. I think he's in this Waddle Olave tier now.
Yep.
I mean, woof, dude. Woof is he's a big woof. I mean, I have him at 20 now. I guess like he's legitimately averaging 10 points a game.
Yeah.
And the only other person that's ranked even close to him that's averaging that little points per game is his teammate Travis Hunter, who is averaging 9.
Yep.
So it's tough, man. I don't know. Like my mind, like in terms of like how I think playing Dynasty, I always go back to this guy had a wide receiver one season as a 22-year-old. Anytime you have a wide receiver with that proven production, you buy him. I go back. I think he's a buy because I think his price is going to bottom out.
The nice thing about BTJ is just like you're saying, he does have enough benefit of the doubt with that first year that he can only fall so far. So by the time he reaches that value floor, you know what his value floor is, and then you can kind of watch that move up if he shows any semblance of solid production long term.
David said, honestly, most weeks they watch the games and still don't know what they're talking about. That's probably the most accurate comment that we've gotten. Oh my gosh. That's 100% true. I mean, tell me about it. Flip BTJ for Bowers last offseason and then drafted Hunter in the rookie draft. So far, so good. I mean, yeah, that does look good right now. My goodness. BTJ and Tila have no chemistry. I think there is something to that, honestly. And also BTJ, like a lot of it's been self-inflicted for him. Now you do have to remember the Shane Waldron.
So apparently, I heard this. I heard this today. This last week, this was the third game of the season that BTJ has not had a massive drop. Apparently, his drop issues have been like.
I mean, I've seen them. I know they've been bad, but luckily, I liked him as a dynasty value a lot this offseason.
Don't worry, he'll pick it back up against the Colts this week. He's gonna pop off. We're gonna have all of our questions answered this week when he has 50 points against Colts.
When's the college football selection show tonight? I see people talking about Texas.
We need to.
Yeah, when is it? What time? Just Google the time.
CFB selection show time.
Tim says Lawrence just doesn't like BTJ. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not. It definitely seems like he doesn't. Like, I mean, they traded for Jacoby Myers, and Jacoby Myers came in as immediately more productive than Brian Thomas. I mean, somebody explain that to me like I'm 5.
Tuesday, December 7th, literally right now.
Okay.
They're on right now. We got to turn them on.
Hey, and will you turn it on?
Turn them on!
The remote's in there somewhere.
Must see.
BTJ doesn't
actually like for real. It's a big deal. This is a big week.
I honestly don't. Yeah, so I don't know about the Shane Waldron thing. Smooth, like that's kind of where I'm at with BTJ. We got to remember, like there might be something to just buy Brian Thomas Jr. So when they fire Shane Waldron, but will they fire Shane Waldron? Like why would they? I'll get it for you. Why would they fire him? They're winning games. They're leading the division because the Colts suck. Because they suck.
Yep.
So,
no, those remotes are for over here. We were talking about that one.
BTJ,
find it.
No, this is a good point as well. I'll let you talk about this. Brian Thomas Jr. has been injured all season and still is.
Yes, that is also true. And I think there honestly are a lot of layers to the BTJ stuff. We're going to spend all off season, I'm sure, debating about BTJ and what to do with them. And our ultimate answer is going to be, we can guess, but we don't really know. Number one with the Shane Waldron stuff. I mean, when is Shane Waldron? What level does Shane Waldron have to be in? What say does he have to have in an offense before we just say, okay, other people are responsible for this demise? Like, we can't blame Shane Waldron for everything when he's the passing game coordinator. He's not even the play caller. He's not the offensive coordinator. He's not the play caller. Liam Cohen, I think, deserves a lot of scrutiny and criticism for this as well, because not only was BTJ not productive, when Travis Hunter was healthy, Hunter had 2 productive games. 2. And they paid essentially 2 firsts to get Travis Hunter. Like, Liam Cohen better figure his crap out as a play caller. And whether they fire Shane Waldron or don't, like, they worked very hard to bring Liam Cohen into this offense. And again, you can only criticize them so much because they're 8-4 and leading their division right now. But from a fantasy perspective, like, I don't know. I think the injury is a good point.
Shane Waldron doesn't have a say in anything the offense does. It's less of that.
Yeah, no,
and
I think
more,
I think you're I think you're right, David.
it's more of a curse type thing. Like,
yeah, the curse really is what a lot of
Wow.
people are going to point to, which is semi-fair, but also like realistically, like we do need to hold other people responsible for this because Shane Waldron is not an offensive coordinator. And when Shane Waldron was the offensive coordinator calling the plays in Seattle and in Vegas, that was actually a legitimate concern. He's not a part of that.
Okay, question. How did Texas Tech jump Oregon?
Wait, they just released this?
Yes.
So this is it.
This is new. How is Texas Tech ahead of Oregon? They had Oregon ahead last week, right?
Well, no. They said based on current CFP rankings, so they haven't done it yet. Because it's 709 or it's 712.
I'm pretty sure.
Or no, because A&M fell. No, that's
this
correct.
is current.
So yeah, no, Texas.
Texas Tech was ahead of Oregon last week. I'm an idiot. Okay, I thought Oregon was 5.
Texas Tech jumped.
Okay, so yeah, no, never mind.
So that checks out.
I'm dumb. Yeah, okay. Okay, so
So basically, they flipped off Texas.
So Alabama at no, not that one. I'll find it. Alabama's at 9, Notre Dame at 10, Miami's in at 12.
So I want to know your opinion on this.
Okay.
Notre Dame or Texas?
Pass. Neither. I don't want either of them.
Yeah, I don't think either of them are
Miami.
great.
Give me Miami if I have to.
But I will say I do think it's a fair argument.
Texas lost 3 games.
That clearly
Win your games if you want to be in the playoff.
Okay, yeah. So the 3 games thing though, that's a good argument. But what's his name? Head coach for Texas. To his point,
Sarkisian.
like why the heck would you ever in the first 4 games of the season schedule a competitive non-conference game if you're going to be penalized for it at the end of the season?
But they've lost 2 other games. They lost to Florida, dude.
But I'm telling you, if they were 10-2,
hey, if
they were
Steve
10-2,
Sarkisian,
he's
don't
right.
lose to Florida if you want to make the playoff. Florida sucks.
Okay.
They lost to a team that fired their coach.
But take away Ohio State, they're 10-2. Are they in or are they out?
They're probably out because they have 2.
They're probably in. They probably are because of the SEC bias.
No, they have 2 losses. The people at the bottom have 2 losses. They have a worse loss than all those people. They have the Florida loss is a terrible loss.
Yeah, but they have like 3 wins that are better than Notre Dame's like best wins.
I agree. Notre Dame's not beat anybody, but their only losses are good losses.
I think,
or not good losses. They're
yeah.
I don't care. I don't care about Notre Dame. I don't care about Texas. They're bottom dwellers. Be better.
Anyways, all that to say, I think the decision to not have Texas in the top 12, which is whatever, I'm not going to fight that actual decision.
I don't care. Sarkisian can get over
the
it.
only thing
Beat Florida and you're comfortably in.
What I'm saying is for the first 4 weeks of the season, because of that, you're not going to see any good games. Period. You're just not, because no one's going to schedule those anymore.
That's not why they're not in. Is the thing. That's not why they're not in.
But you don't know that. How many 10-2 teams do we have that are in?
I know, but my whole point is all of those people have.
They would be ranked higher than Notre Dame if they were 10-2. 100% they would be.
No, because Notre Dame's 2 losses were to Texas A&M and Miami.
And what wins do they have? Pitt.
Again,
Literally Pitt.
But Notre Dame hasn't lost a bad team, so I'll find it. So, anyways. Notre Dame
Alex said Notre Dame would roll IU just like they did last year. Try again.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Just say you don't watch football. Just say you don't watch football.
Yeah. JM Ukla's trying the Signetti thing. They hired JMU's coach.
Yeah. No one's beating Ohio State this year. That might be true. We're gonna find out. Nathan and I will be at the game Saturday. It might be true though. I mean, Ohio State's really good. I do think Ohio State and Indiana are the best 2 teams by far. It might just end up being Ohio State so good that we can't beat them. I hope that's not true, but Ohio State's great.
I will also say this with a game on Saturday.
Put UConn in the playoffs.
Regardless of what happens, if IU beats Ohio State or Ohio State beats IU on Saturday, I think it literally means absolutely nothing for not only their rankings, but I also think it means absolutely nothing for what they're actually going to do come playoff time. Because I really think I don't think either of them are going to.
Donnie says he'll be there too.
It'll be a nice litmus test just in terms of like gauging talent, but I really don't think either of those teams are going to do like the best play calling of all time and be like show all their tricks and show their hand and everything. Like there's just no incentive for them to do that. With A&M losing at this point, you really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, think of it. If IU loses and Georgia wins, they'll probably they'll probably give Georgia the bye over IU.
No,
right?
IU's going to get a bye no matter what. They just move Georgia to 2. It's going to be, it would be
So
Ohio State, Georgia,
so they would
IU.
they would kick out Texas Tech.
No, Texas Tech could still be the 4. They're just not going to move IU below Texas Tech. They won't. They might just flip Georgia and IU.
Wait. So what's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now?
Ohio State, Indiana.
Yeah, Ohio State, IU. Who's
Georgia.
3? Oh, Georgia's 3 right now. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought for whatever reason I thought they were on the outside. Okay, so anyways, the point was the A&M loss was big because now, like, if IU loses, it really doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter if Ohio State loses. Like, there's some lazy takes here. There's some lazy takes. David says Indiana gets destroyed by OSU and then gets bounced first game they play in the playoffs. It just literally tells me you haven't watched. I'm just sorry. It just does. You just haven't watched. Indiana takes an L in the first round if that's the bracket. Who would they play? I didn't even see.
IU would lose to Tulane. Yeah, we won in Eugene, Oregon by 2 possessions. That really is,
I mean, like, look at
that's a trashy team.
What's the basis of truth for if a college football team is good or not? Look at literally any stat, metric, wins, strength of record.
The funny thing too is, like, the people that say that IU would get boat raced are like the same people that are swearing by freaking Miami, Texas, and Notre Dame.
Vikings fans, there you go. Indiana's so much better than last year. I can tell you watch. Like, again, it's really not a hard take. Like, it just all the same people in the comments. The Indiana's gonna lose the first round. Oh, SEC all the way. Here we go.
We said this last year with IU. Like, it was kind of a magical run, and we knew that they weren't.
Big Ten is a trash conference. Yeah, I'll take any SEC playoff team over IU. The SEC is trash, dude. The SEC can suck my left nut, and they're legitimately so bad this year. But no, keep. Let us know this year in the playoffs.
I've watched a lot of SEC games this year, and I've been underwhelmed every single time I watched them.
The SEC is not that good this year. I mean, that's just...
It really is. I mean, you can make an argument. You can make 2 arguments. One argument is Ohio State in the field. The other argument is Ohio State and IU in the field, and that's about it.
Yeah. All right.
So,
are there any other guys you want us to talk about rankings-wise that we need to move up or down? Any other guys we didn't cover that you want to talk about? I don't care if the Big Ten is over the SEC or SEC over Big Ten, but if you say the Big Ten's trash and IU's trash, like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
but I think the Big Ten is a better conference this year.
I think this year, it's really just.
I think the SEC might be deeper.
I think it's Ohio State and IU,
and then
is greater than the SEC.
That's what it is. So
I don't know,
and you'll see in the playoffs. We'll roll the. We would roll. I mean, give us. I don't care who we play from the SEC.
Honestly, like, Bama doesn't really even scare me that much.
Bama doesn't scare me. We'd make that team piss their pants, dude. I promise you.
Yeah. I mean, they did against Florida State.
Strange, not yet. Higgins, you guys don't watch much college football, buddy. Sport. I have IU season tickets. I'm at every game in person, and when I'm not there, I'm home watching college football all day. God. SEC apologists, man. Holy cow.
And somebody's going to talk about AD Mitchell, 12 targets, 8 receptions, 102 yards and touchdown. See it for multiple games. Yeah.
Yep, that's what we need to see. Somebody said, what is this? Talk about the NFL. Our show. We'll talk about what we want to.
The reason with AD Mitchell is not because we're trying to be a downer on him. It's just because we saw this with John Mechie the week
I like talking about college football. It's fun. And college football directly has an impact on what we do. So, somebody did say Jaden Higgins. Let's talk about Jaden Higgins. I think that's actually a good one. I've had him ranked pretty, like, aggressively, just because I think he's showcasing more upside than we've seen from a lot of these rookie wide receivers.
I've got him right up there in the Terrier range.
Yeah, and I think I even have him.
I have him as a top 40 receiver right now.
So Dynasty wide receiver. Yeah, I have him in the same spot. Like him, I actually have him and Troy Franklin up there with, like, Matthew Golden, Ricky Pearsall. I would probably take Higgins over Golden. I'm going to move him up above him. Higgins or Ricky, I would probably. It's a toss up, but Ricky's not impressing me still. He's not. I know he hasn't been healthy, but has he been healthy ever? So that's kind of my thing. Yeah, these last 3 weeks, he's played 75% or more snaps. He's had 2, 3, and 4 targets, 1, 2, and 3 points. I mean, he could have produced these last couple weeks with Brock Purdy back, especially. Ricky Pearsall could be producing right now. I'm kind of just.
And he's not.
I mean, I'm kind of out on Ricky, to be honest. I have been for a while. I'm just really, really not in on Ricky Pearsall anymore. I never really was, but I think I'm going to just, I don't think I can do it with him. But with Higgins, his last couple games, the target volume has been really good. He's a good sleeper for redraft leagues as well, if you can. That is one thing I need you to make, but that's not the thing I'm talking about for the video. Yeah, I'll try.
Dude, I don't remember that mock draft format.
Yeah, we did it before
What in
the
the
rookies are in
world?
sleeper. So we did that in the Travis Hunter live stream.
Oh, we did it. That's a live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. That makes sense. I do remember that.
Is Ayuk going to come back this year, dude?
No. I don't think they're going to let him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They're voiding his contract. So, like,
well, it did say 7 hours ago, not rule out from playing again in 2025. John Lynch reiterated he's
really?
hopeful that he will play at some point this season.
Oh.
So I think he could still technically
So I
come
guess
back.
they found a way to.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. All right, what other? Ricky looked legit the first 3 weeks. He did, and then, I don't know if it's injuries or what, he just kind of fell off. He's still recovering. They're limiting in terms of contact. Yeah, but again, like, it's been 2 years now. We'll be going to his 3rd year. I also just don't think he's that guy, but that's just me. Stop talking to trolls. I love talking to the trolls. That's fun. Wouldn't be the same. Indiana only beat Old Dominion 27-14. Dude, you know Old Dominion is, like, not a bad football team. Have you watched... Do you actually watch college football? Old Dominion's not bad. Look, they had a pretty decent chance to make the playoff because they had the...
Wait. Did he just make a stink about Old Dominion?
Yeah, I'm like...
And how we only beat them by 3 touchdowns
You're telling
at the
on
beginning of the
yourself.
season?
You're telling on yourself.
Okay, I was at that game.
Old Dominion is good.
And...
They're very comfortably a bowl team, and they were threatening the playoff.
Was I super pumped as an IU fan at the end of that game?
We played awful.
No, we played awful, and it was the first game of the season with a new transfer quarterback. That's why every good team has 4 scrubs to start the season.
I was watching college football before you were born. Yeah, but if you still don't know anything about it, doesn't mean
What's Old Dominion's record?
Old Dominion is a pile of trash. No, they're not. Oh my goodness. These are lazy ass
Dominion
takes. I will say
record.
that. Oh my goodness.
Old Dominion is 9-3. Yeah. They're in the same conference as James Madison.
Old Dominion's 9-3. They're a stinking pile of trash. Okay. I mean, they beat West Virginia, right?
I forgot they did.
Yeah. I mean, they're honestly not that bad.
You're correct.
And we played awful, but we didn't lose. Like,
they lost to James Madison by 3.
Yeah, James Madison's good too.
James Madison is very good.
Nobody used dog water. No, they simply are not. They're not a bad team.
They lost. Okay, so their 3 losses this year. They lost to South Carolina by 4. They lost to Virginia Tech. And they... Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at last year. Wait, what? Ignore me. Okay, here we go. They beat Virginia Tech. They lost to Marshall. They lost to James Madison. So they beat James Madison last year. And then I don't think they played West Virginia this year. They played VTech and they beat them. So
Ohio was the team to beat West Virginia. Tough one for I'm pretty sure Old Dominion did beat them though, didn't they?
Who?
Old Dominion beat West Virginia, right?
No, that's what I was just saying. I don't think.
Who did they beat? They beat somebody else.
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
That's what I was. But I mean, why does it? It doesn't matter. How about Quorum? Quorum. I mean,
no.
It's just the problem is, like, even as he's cut into Kyron's workload, he's still not been productive enough, and Kyron has still been productive. And so, there's some of that going on as well. But I just don't feel like Quorum's ever going to be the guy there. Like, that's kind of my thing. I think he's got a solid role as a running back too. But, All right, let's pivot over and do some reviews. I think we can still do reviews. Let me see if they fixed the... Okay, we have 7 in the queue. All right, perfect. So, if you'd like to get your team review tonight, you can join the queue. I'll post the link here in the chat. You can do it one of 2 ways. If you join the annual Mother Flocker tier with code Domain, you can come be a part of the community for the entire offseason, and you'll get a free team blueprint tonight on the stream, as well as our Dynasty rankings. You get the trade calculator, all the tools on the site, our rookie draft guide, the bakery, so all of our exclusive rookie content is going to be coming out. And like I said, we'll get you this free team blueprint. We'll do it tonight on the stream, and then we'll give you an infinite blueprint every week during the season and every month in the offseason as well. You'll be able to join our Discord. You'll be able to get in a league with us as well. Maybe not with Nathan and I, but we have plenty of leagues for our supporters. If you are a supporter and you are like, hey, I'm playing in a Dynasty league and it sucks, we will get you in a Domain league. We are going to make a huge effort to do that this year. And so
Justin Tucker just tried out for the Colts.
I am 100%. Actually, I'm just not gonna say
I think they signed Blake Grupe.
I'm just not gonna say anything about Justin Tucker. That's just bad. So there's the link. We will do as many of these as that come in tonight. I will say you might have. I don't know if you'll have trouble submitting. There were some weird things going on with the site, but you do get the free one with the annual Motherflocker tier with code domain.
We did finally get Steelers in.
All right, cool. So let's jump over and we'll do that. If you guys have questions, just drop them in the comments. And yeah, we'll also take trade questions as well. Here's one from JM Byler. Wow, this is broken, dude. Look at the rankings.
Yeah,
and the pictures.
We'll take Hampton.
Hampton for Ladd and Kareem Hunt. Yeah, I think we'll take Hampton here.
Do you need me to tell them stream mode is broken as well?
Yeah. Will you open up one of the teams, Scott, and let me just see if it's well, this is working fine, so that's good. But yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's start at the top. Who's up first? I think it's Riptide 6611. Captain Active, what's up, man? Who just needs to stick to basketball? Our football team's better than basketball team. Our basketball team's ranked, though. We are the only college in the country that has an undefeated football and basketball team, so. Is the trade calculator down? Yeah, there's something's not right with the site, and we've been trying to tell people. I literally can't get a hold of anybody.
They just replied.
What did they say?
Tom said that he's working on my fixing the next one after, and then the next one after, and now, I mean, I'm just listing everything that's messed up right now, which is everything.
I mean, I'm assuming it's all connected by something, but... So we'll get all the site tools back up as soon as possible. Very sorry about that. Nope. Yep. There you go. All right. Riptide. This is Caleb's Bare Necessities. Hey, guys, this team I thought was going to be in the playoff mix this season just went horrendous. Looking for direction. This is Start 10 Superflex 12 team. Is a half-point PPR, and it is... Can you let me see that again? Yeah, so 12 team. It's a 1 QB. 12 10 start 10 PPRs, half point 10 premium. All right, let's take a look at here. Caleb's Bare Necessities got you ranked at 9th here. We'll start by grading out your position groups. We'll go through and give you some of the moves we think are going to be smart for you to make, this month, and then when the offseason starts here in about 4 weeks. You've got Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, and a 1 QB is really solid. It's an 8. Quinshawn, K-Dub, Sharbs, and Monty, probably a 4. Nico, Zay, Jamo, Addison, and Pittman. 5. And then a Gadsden, Goddard. 4.
5.
5.
And 5 and 8. Okay, no first.
Yeah. And only 1 pick, and it's in 27.
I think this is still a reload.
Yeah, just give it a 1-year reload. We'll go reload content, because I think your value here is good enough to where you can probably avoid a hard rebuild, in our opinion. So. Alec, I will gladly respect Notre Dame if you just respect the Hoosiers.
So BYU is in.
There is possibility to have mutual respect.
So it's Tulane and North Texas.
Oh yeah, we do. Somebody was talking about the likes. Hey, we're gonna give away a free blueprint at 250 likes. We're at 154. If you're watching, just drop a like. We'll give away a free blueprint. You can enter for free, and we'll give it away on the stream tonight. Okay, so with a reload here, that means contending next year, right? So you're saying reload for the rest of this year and contend next season.
Yep. Got down tier from some QB.
I mean, I think you have to. I'd probably just move Jaden Daniels, don't you think?
This is a super flex.
No, it's not. It says a 1 QB.
It's the super flex. This is wrong.
Okay, so this is super flex league. All right, then yeah. Well, in that case, yeah, it's probably still an 8. Yeah. I think you down tier from both of them. Again, you've got to get guys really like I would probably say let's pivot off of Pittman for like a higher upside guy in that range. Mm-hmm. I think we do that. I don't love having Flowers, Jamison, Williams, and Addison. They're all kind of the same type of player to me.
Yeah, I would probably down tier from Addison to like Luther Burden. I like holding on to Jamo right now.
Fine with that. Nico, I mean, it's good holding Nico.
We could pivot from Nico as well if we wanted to get more of like an insulated guy in that range.
I mean, you could try to just do a slight up tier from Nico to Tet McMillan.
Yes, it also works.
Oh, I would be willing to try that as well.
Better yet, let's take like Pierce and Dobbs and Tez Johnson. Let's up tier.
Yeah, and honestly from the Nico move, like if I can up tier from Nico to Tet, Rashee Rice, or Ibuka, any of those three, I'd probably rather have them. So
I like Ted a lot right now.
I like Ted is a fantastic buy in Dynasty still.
So we'll go Ted and Burden, and then when we're down tiering at QB, we probably want to go for Burrow.
I want to say
Burrow and who?
Can I just say, Quinshon Judkins is sandwiched in value between James Cook and Bucky Irving. I would pivot off of Judkins for either of those guys.
Yeah.
And then I would hold Walker and I would hold Charbonnet because they're going to be free agents, and Walker could go somewhere and be the starter. And if that happens, Charbonnet's the starter in Seattle, potentially. So I think they're both free agent holds. But I do like the Quinshon pivot right now. That situation doesn't look to be getting much better anytime soon, and Bucky and James Cook are in very good offenses and very good situations. So
Agreed.
That's kind of my thing. So like that, you got a bunch of guys in the bottom, and I think the up tier there is warranted as well. I would say you could still target.
What other QBs do you like when you're down tiering?
I've
got Burrow. You just say Dak as well.
Yeah, Dak is a good one.
So Burrow, Dak, Tet, and Luther Burden. If you can get 2026 rookie picks from contenders at a significant discount, go ahead and capitalize.
Hey, the one thing to note about Darnold, and I still do like him as a potential trade target, he's not been producing.
Yeah, I know.
Like
for the
at
last
all.
3 weeks.
He's been doing nothing. So
part of it is like they're shutting out Minnesota, so they just didn't throw the ball.
I know. And they bring in
because JSN didn't do anything that day either.
Who did they bring in? They brought in a random running back, the Seattle at the end of the game, and I was like, "Oh, that's a blast from the past."
Is it Damian Martinez?
No, it wasn't Martinez. I don't think Martinez is on the Seahawks anymore. And it wasn't McIntosh. It was.
Was it the guy that they've had for a minute?
Hold on, I'll remember who it is once I look him up. But I was like, "Oh wow, good to see you." It was.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Was it Myles Gaskin? It might have been Myles Gaskin. No.
Holy cow, that is a blast from the past. But Gaskin has
I know George Holani. I know George Holani has been getting. Let me just look at that.
Here, I got you. It was Myles Gaskin. You're right.
It was Myles Gaskin. Yep. Okay, yeah.
Dude, Gaskin had some value.
Like, he did have some value, dude. That was that was crazy.
Yeah.
So, so I think a suggestion to still think you could target 26 first on this team, so you could potentially get those thrown in deals here. I was going to say, Alec, David's from Elkhart too. You both are from there.
Yeah, and just focus on targeting assets that have yet to reach their value ceiling, primarily at wide receiver.
Yeah.
All right, do you have any questions on this, man?
I don't think I saw you here, Riptide.
I see why you thought you were contending, and you're right. You kind of just had a lot of bad luck here. Just a lot of not enough consistency from Quinshon, nothing from Walker, who you thought was going to be at least semi-reliable with some decent enough upside, and it just wasn't the case.
But George says, Dynasty, Domain, DFF were both in my top 5 this year. 0.2% of viewers for Dynasty. What is YouTube doing like a Wrapped thing now? How do you see that?
Like Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, I think that sounds like what it is.
Yep.
We need to recognize people who were like top 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, so Riptide, if you're watching this later, you have any questions, you can let us know. But good team. I don't think you're screwed here. I can see why you thought you were contending. I can see why it went wrong, but I think next year you're going to be a good
DJ Dallas is who I was thinking of to C-SPAN.
Yeah, I don't think DJ Dallas is there anymore, so.
No, he's not.
All right, appreciate you. Let's go to MJ Mack now. Better call Pierre Saul. Link to get a team review is right down there in the comments. Appreciate all you guys. Drop a like. We'll give away a free blueprint here at 250 likes. We got 350 watching. We should be able to hit that. Flamed out a bit during the regular season after winning last year, but I don't think I'm close to blowing it up. More so looking at how to retool for next year. Okay. Could pick for proven player, trade up in the draft. You guys likely have the first 4 picks of the 26 draft. Okay, cool. So you probably self-diagnose yourself as a reload. You're third in value here. This is a 10-team, 1 QB, start 10. It says non-PPR. It might be tiered as a half point side and premium.
He also said that he moved Chase Brown and a 4th for Javonte and a 3rd. That's a great move as a reload.
Yeah, I like that move.
Because I think Javonte is a little more insulated than Chase Brown is heading into next offseason.
Lamar, so this is, was this 1 QB or Superflex game?
This is a Superflex.
Why are all these saying 1 QB?
Don't know. Because it's all messed up.
Okay. Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, and Daniel Jones is 10. That's great. Devon Achane, Javonte Williams, and Bashal Tootin, I'd give a 6.
Probably 5 and a 10 team.
All right, 5. Marvin Harrison Jr., Jalen Waddle, Chris Olave, T. Higgins, Jordan Addison, Ricky Pearsall. That's probably 6.
Yeah.
And then Arondé Gadsden and Harold Finn's 5.
Yep.
You have a first this year, your own first. You have your own first next year. I think you're right. I think you're a 1-year reload.
Yep.
Reload, contend. So I think you kind of, I think you kind of have a good idea of where you're at. Now, in terms of moves, I definitely see some we can make here.
What killed this team was the injuries. You had no Lamar for a while, no Daniels, and then injuries from Marv, injuries from really just slow starts from like Addison not playing, and then that situation has been awful. So that's what killed you, really, was QB. But you have a ton of value there. So,
I mean, I think the most obvious moves here, the down tier from Daniels is very obvious to me. I would move Daniel Jones if I were you.
Yeah, I'd go another position.
And then, the nice thing is Waddle and Olave were kind of good surprises for you this year. I would move Ricky Pearsall. I'd maybe, how many start in this league? 10?
Yes. So his flex guys are T. Higgins and Addison.
I mean, I would either pivot off of Ricky Pearsall or trade Pearsall and Addison.
Pearsall and Tracy. We could do an Addison Pearsall.
You could do Pearsall and Tracy as well.
Let's do Pearsall Addison up tier. What about that? And then I'll just add in the comments to move Tracy for anything. Move Tracy for anything and hold Tyler Algier.
Yeah, I'm kind of there as well. I like Algier as a whole this year. He's a free agent, guys, so do remember if you have Tyler Algier on your rosters, you need to hold him in Dynasty. Good old Jaden Blue, man. I think Jaden Blue may have been our biggest miss. But the thing about Jaden Blue is, like, as big of a miss as it was in terms of we were totally wrong about that, you were drafting it like the beginning of the third. And so, like, oh, you missed on a 3rd round pick. The thing was, we were saying it was like the best pick in fantasy in like Dynasty rookie drafts, and it like just wasn't. But again, like he's like a 3rd. So
yeah.
But we just had no clue. We just had no clue about that one. That stinks.
The
YouTube recap is under the U section on the YouTube sidebar.
Factors
for NA YouTube users only. What's NA YouTube users? North America. Thank you. U section on the YouTube sidebar. So it must be on.
Hey, another thing that I would look into here is you have Fannin and Gadsden. I would look at moving one of those for another position as well. You don't need both.
Mine's not there. That's very weird. I don't have that. It's very sad. I don't know why I don't have it.
Make sure you get a haul when down tiering from Daniels. Just hold them if you're not getting enough return.
Yeah. 75 likes from that free blueprint. So keep dropping likes. It's free. It's sports channel, and we're giving away free stuff. So Dynasty Domain is my #1 channel. It looks like I'm a top 2% viewer. Okay, why is mine? So is it on your phone or desktop? Why don't I have it? Anna says she doesn't have it either.
So when we down tier from Daniels, I really do like the down tier from Daniels to like Burrow right now. When we're moving off of Daniel Jones for another position, up tiering from Addison Pearsall, moving Tracy, who I added in the comments as well. Go ahead and get some 26 rookie picks at a discount if you can at the moment. I do like Marvin Harrison Jr. as a target right now, and I also like Travis Hunter if you're going to up tier.
I do too.
Burrow, Marv, Travis Hunter, and 2026 rookie picks are going to be your targets here. Any questions on this, man? MJ Mack.
I don't know if I saw MJ Mack in the comments. So MJ Mack, if you're watching this on demand later.
All pre-Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was gonna say this was 6 days ago. So we appreciate you, man. You know where to find us if you have questions, my friend. But appreciate you a ton. Give him a free trade question voucher for me, Scott. If you remember, Scott, just give everybody who has a review in here a free trade question voucher. Awesome. They're not working. Great. Okay. Appreciate you, MJ Mack. Ripped Pants is going to be up next. I see the Commander 28 got his in. And again, if you guys would like to get your in, there you go. Boom. It says both on desktop, click the arrow under the U tab on the left side of the screen description on mobile. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I did. I hit the arrow. Yeah, everybody here in Indiana doesn't have it. So that freaking sucks. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, and it's just not available for us yet. So we'll see. I bet Actually, I guarantee I'm not. I guarantee my top channels are not my own because I do not watch our stuff after I watch it once to. Well, I guess I technically watch them all and listen to check the graphics and stuff for accuracy, but it's a little hard to listen to yourself talk that much. So
facts.
We make sure to do our homework while we're recording and just let it roll.
So Ripped Pants dealt Herbert. He said first year out of the startup, productive vets got hurt, BTJ bombed, so team quickly turned fraud. Moved Nico Olave, Stafford, and Aaron Jones. Acquired Joey B, Hendo, Aronde, Benson, and a couple firsts.
Nice.
Tried for Bucky and Rice at the deadline, but missed. Have the 103, 106, and 109 offseason plan. So deadline's already passed. Let's operate under the assumption that you were making moves in the offseason, not now.
All right, number 8 here in value. This is a 1 QB. Is it a super flex?
Well, let me see. Give me a minute. I like the team. That's hilarious. Oh, shucks.
Yeah, that is funny.
This is a super flex.
Super flex 12 team start 10 PPR is a non-Titan premium. So you got Joe Burrow and Brock Purdy.
Can you open the trade thing? I want to see what he traded Herbert for. Of course, it's working.
Cool. Yep.
Cool.
That's a good trade. Love that. Yeah, you can let us know if you're in. Is Rip Pants here in the comments? Say hey if you are, Rip Pants. Appreciate you, man.
I'm literally annoying the crap out of them, and I don't care.
I don't either. It's like an all day thing. That's kind of crazy. Lies. I have the recap thing. I live in Indiana. Okay. Well, I'm just saying we don't have it. Okay, everybody. I'll tell you when we do.
Yeah. Gosh.
Come on. QB. I'll give you a 6 there. It's Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy. Pretty good there. It's pretty good.
Pretty nice.
Travion Henderson, RJ Harvey, Trey Benson, Kendre Miller, James Conner. 5. Jefferson, BTJ, Godwin, Ridley, Hill. 5. Gadsden, Ingram,
5.
Henry. 5. 5.
It's like Mike.
3 first though, and he mentioned I think it'd be the
mine.
103, 106, and 109. Can you go scroll back up and double check that for me, Scotty? Yep. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think this is a reload as well.
Yep.
Another 1 year reload. We're on a reload train tonight. I love that you have those picks. That 103 is going to be dynamite. I would try to trade the 106 and 109 and combine them and see if you can't get to the 102.
Yep.
That would be again, I don't really want that 109. So either my plan, I think the 106 you can end up holding. If you can't combine them to move up, I think the 106 I'm fine holding. But that 109, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to move off of that pick. Not now, but if you're going to move off of them, if you're going to package them for the 102, you have to do it now. If you're not going to package them together, then you're going to have to wait till the draft to sell that pick. And I would sell the 109 at the end of the day. But I think on this team, somebody like Tyreek Hill is somebody you hold. BTJ and Justin Jefferson, I think, are guys you have to hold.
Yep.
Travion Henderson. Lord of the Realm says, what happened to Nate's voice? He sounds way different than the last stream. Plus, I thought he was a pink dinosaur.
Yeah,
I did like pink dinosaur Nate
I
better.
know.
That was Dino from the Flintstones. And
Yeah, I got a kick out of that.
And Nathan is sick, and he's been sick for 2 weeks. So that sucks.
Yep. Need some body armor or something.
I've got some if you want some.
I know. I was getting some, and it's not cold yet.
Well, there's some at the back that are. I'll get them.
Yeah, I know. I need my strawberry banana, though.
Okay. I think there's one of those left.
No.
Okay, I drank it this afternoon. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's okay. Anna just got some.
So Hendo, am I crazy for wanting to pivot off of both of his running backs?
Let me look here. Yeah, you're crazy. You're psychotic. I'm kidding. I'd move Hendo for Hampton.
I mean, yeah, if you
I'd
can,
pivot from Henderson.
But then
to Hampton.
Harvey, I feel like there are guys in that range as well that you could move and I'd be comfortable.
Like Harvey, I think if
you can get Javonte, I would take Javonte.
Yeah, if you could, I would give the upper
Now you
hand
might be
to
on a
Javonte
contending
there.
team, but again, this is going to be in the offseason.
This is in the offseason, so I think it's doable at that point.
I think at that point you could do it.
Yep. Agreed. Javonte. And then yeah, I want to move Gadsden for another position because I want to focus on running back and wide receiver before I focus on tight end.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a big teardrop really after the top 2 guys, and then it's like Warren in his own tier, and then just a massive teardrop after that, and nobody else is touching that tier. So if anything, like you could also consider looking into a potential Gadsden for Loveland plus, if you could swing that.
Yeah, I would do that. I gave you a pick plan, so as we get closer to the rookie draft, we can give you actual targets for your picks if you end up, up tiering or making the 103 pick or whatever. But right now, I just know that I like the 103, the 106 may be decent, the 109 I don't like.
Yeah, and then some wide receiver targets that we like here. We've been mentioning Travis Hunter quite a bit.
He has BTJ, I don't know.
And then at wide receiver, I do like Luther Burden.
I like, Luther Burden's a good one right now.
Plan to hold Jefferson and BTJ for now.
I mean, you could always move off of them next year if you need to, but I honestly don't know. I don't know. I can't read the room with BTJ if it's like a get out while you can thing, or if it's, hey, hold.
You could look at a small JJ down tier if you wanted to like a Rashee Rice plus.
I also think like if you can shop BTJ and get something really good for him, I'm not opposed to moving him. I just don't think anybody's buying BTJ right now, so I don't think you're going to get anything.
There's
good.
a lot of people low on him, so
I personally don't think that's going to happen.
So Henderson, Pivot, Harvey, Pivot, Gads, another position. Hampton, Javonte, Hunter, and Luther Burden will be your ideas there.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions on this, man? I don't know if you're here either.
I don't think I've seen Rip Pants.
Okay.
When Big Larry came up just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown.
Nice.
No one ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants. Keep that in mind, Nate.
Yep.
Remember that and you'll always be happy.
That's right.
All right, Red Pants, if you are watching this later, we appreciate you. Send us a message in Discord if you have any questions.
Does anybody in this room watch the new Stranger Things episodes? I've already finished all 4. My parents are obsessed with it. They finished all 4 before we did. They watched it within like the first 2 days. Yeah,
are they that good?
I think season 4 was like my favorite, at least so far.
Really?
I think season 5. I think
season 1 and 2 are my favorite. The original seasons were better in my opinion.
I didn't mind season 2. Season 3 there were moments, but season 4 I loved season 4.
I don't remember which one's which.
Season 4 is Vecna. Vecna with like the mind control thing.
Yeah, that's the one they play running up the hill the whole time.
All their arms snap around and stuff.
Lots of Kate Bush,
Yeah, lots of Kate Bush.
That's what I remember that. That's what I remember from that one.
Yeah. Yeah, with Master of Puppets. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I do remember that. I had to watch this. So.
I feel like they did a pretty good job. Season 5, I agree with you guys. Season 5 has been really good so far.
People are liking them. Yeah, people in the comments saying that Dudley says season 5 has been really good. Funky Monkey says watch them all when they were released. Nick says he hasn't seen a single episode. That's me right now. I kind of want to rewatch everything.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. If you have the time to rewatch them, I would rewatch them because
that's what I want to do.
In season 5, they do a really good job at like slowly flashbacking for you without being like super obvious. So they like remind you of really important things, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. But like in real time, while they were reminding me of that stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot a lot of stuff.
So we just finished Severance season 2 last night, and so we'll be able, we need something to watch now. But Severance is a great show. It's a great
Severance
show.
Is a good show.
It's good.
I'm just hanging on until Silo comes out.
When does the new one come out?
So freaking pumped for Silo. It's like early 2026. I just looked it up. They said early to mid, but trending towards early.
I thought it was January, but like they haven't put a date on it yet, so I won't get excited.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's like March, but I am like ultra hype.
Black Lagoon says, as a Gen X guy, the nostalgia hits are a little heavy-handed for me to stay locked in on Stranger Things. Interesting. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable take, honestly. Like it is a pretty nostalgia heavy.
Oh, 100%.
Now,
that's why people like my parents' age love it because they remember all that stuff.
Now, I
like
do kind of wish I grew up.
The product placement cracks me up because I'm like, I don't know any of this stuff, but I know that like anyone my parents' age is just like dying right now. So
Dudley says, wife and I are rewatching the whole series now. We're noticing so many little Easter eggs. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do as well. But
the Stranger Things. Yeah, so I did read up on this, and this was very interesting because what they do in season 5 is they do flashbacks to like some extended scenes from earlier seasons. And what I read is they were like, the Duffer Brothers basically said they had planned that the entire time where they weren't like just going back and adding stuff. But they said their whole plan from season 1 was to have like a Vecna type character that was more of like a smart villain than a Jaws type of monster,
Right.
To begin with. And
Vecna's a very good villain.
he's
name,
a he's
too.
a yeah.
Vecna.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's a good name for a villain.
It is very good.
Vecna.
It is.
It's very German.
It is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like Becca. Ooh, I'm gonna start calling you Vecna.
Echelon, we'll get you in.
Yeah, we got you.
You're good.
Yeah. Just make sure you can still submit. That's the thing. The site has been weird today, but if you can submit, you should be good to go. I haven't got any submissions since we've been on the stream, I don't think, but
We got one.
yeah, the trades. I just submitted a trade question. And it's not popping up in my review section.
Yeah, so I had this issue with somebody else who submitted a couple of reviews a little bit. It's just going to take some time for it to pop up. I don't know why it's delayed, but if you submitted it and you were charged, it's in the system and it's going to show up.
It's just slow for some
probably
reason.
going to be like 20 minutes maybe.
So we'll get you in. So appreciate. Yeah, Vecna's a good. Yeah, I agree. Do you watch any anime? I don't watch anime. I know people who do, but
Yeah.
I personally can't get into it. But P. Mercer says he just submitted as well. Appreciate you. Yeah, so again, don't freak out if you don't see yours at first. They should come up. And if they don't, we'll definitely make sure you're taken care of. Do not worry about that at all. But yeah, team review. Yep, it should be up here very soon. So appreciate you, P. Mercer. You will be banned for spoilers. No spoilers on this is a spoiler-free show. We will not spoil things. We will not spoil things. All right, Kevin. Around this month of the year, if your name's Kevin, you have to scream it. That's the rule. This Dynasty domain, like it's in our bylaws. Kevin. By the way, it's probably my favorite Christmas movie. All right, let's do our. Should we do our chatty time with Scott now?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, here we go. Bring in the mic, Scott. Let's do it.
Hey, Scott.
Scott, what's going on?
Not much. Just
Okay, so
producing.
have you seen Home Alone?
I have.
You have seen Home Alone.
No, just the
No,
first
okay,
one.
not 4 Home Alones. The 2 are the good ones.
No,
No.
no.
We're not doing that. Here at
Only
Domain, we
only the
recognize 2 Home Alones.
And that's it.
Home Alone
Because
and
I've
Home
seen
Alone
I've
Lost in
seen
New
the
York.
third one as well, and it's
Why don't we ask Scott?
So Scott, which Home Alone is your favorite?
I've only seen the original one.
You've only seen the 1.
Yeah.
So 2's pretty good.
Okay.
How old were you when you first saw Home Alone?
I think it was like 2 Christmases ago.
Okay.
So
All right.
like 15.
I'm just glad you've seen it.
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you were being chased by 2 creepy old guys like that, what would be your go-to method of self-defense? And don't say anything politically or incorrect or I'll kill you.
Then I can't say anything.
That's a good answer.
There you go. There's Indiana high schooler Scott, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to think what else I can ask Scott. I don't know. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
That's a good question.
I guess I haven't seen that many, so I'd say Home Alone.
I'm fine with that. What I was gonna say.
That's honestly not a bad take.
No, what I was gonna
That's
say
not
is
a
Home
bad
Alone
answer.
is probably the Home Alone, the Jim Carrey Grinch are my favorite Christmas movies.
There aren't a ton of great Christmas movies.
No, there are not.
So
But there are some. It's like I get it. Like Polar Express. Like I can watch that one.
I'm very loose with my Christmas films. When I get in the Christmas mood, I start watching Harry Potter. Because it's
Well,
an
I mean,
actually good movie.
I binge watch.
They have Christmas moments in every Harry Potter movie.
I mean, I binge watch Lord of the Rings every Christmas. I mean, in December every year. So
yeah.
and I've not watched it in there yet, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Scott.
I respect people who are loose with their Christmas movie definitions because as far as true Christmas movies go, there's not a lot of good ones.
Yeah. So Home Alone, it is. We only recognize the first 2 Home Alones.
Christmas Vacation is up there for me.
Christmas Vacation's hilarious.
I think Christmas Vacation
Vacation's
is hilarious.
That is such a funny movie. Die Hard. Okay, we're not talking about this. We're not gonna get. I told you we're not getting political, David. I told you we're getting political. But I've actually never seen Die Hard.
I've never seen Die Hard either.
Okay, so yeah, Vecna says she grew up with that. So Vecna Tabor. All right, let's rock and roll. What's our next one? Look at that transition, Scott. Scott, you just got a 2-cent raise.
Chris is Preston's daddy.
Do what?
See, he said made playoffs as a 3 seed, traded a lot of 27 first round picks to go in this year for Hampton and London. Feel like I have good assets that are young, but not a lot of picks going forward. I mean, you definitely have a lot of really good players.
I mean,
here.
you're second in this league. You're 9-4. You're a playoff team. You've lost 2 in a row. So you started 9-2, but again, you're second in value. Let's grade this out. Again, Superflex. This one says Superflex. 10 teams start 12 PPR league.
This is not Superflex. This is a 2 QB.
That's why it says that.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So we'll grade it like a Superflex essentially though. Nix, Jones, and Lawrence is like a 6 for the 3 guys. Achane, Hampton, and Henderson, 8. Almost a 9. JSN, Jamar Chase, it's an 8 and a 10 team. London, Marv, I'll give that a 9. Hawkinson's a 2. So 9 at wide receiver, 2 at tight end. You have AJ Barner. AJ Barner's not been bad this year. It's my dynasty tight end 18. I mean,
It's a wide receiver factory.
It's a wide receiver factory. Contenders and
IMOs.
reload. You're very good. It's a very good team.
Muy bien.
All right, the Commanders here. Yeah, but Justin, we appreciate you, man. We will we make sure you stick around, and we'll have yours up here pretty soon. You guys, you should watch Die Hard. You'll love Die Hard. Never seen Die Hard's absurd. You have to watch Die Hard after the stream. All right, we'll watch Die Hard. Listen,
that's fair.
no. I'm a man of my word. When you guys tell me to watch something, I absolutely will. Nathan won't.
I will watch Die Hard. It's been on the list, so planning on watching Die Hard.
But you still haven't watched Happy Gilmore. It's been a year.
It has been less than a year.
Why is that the argument you make? Well, you still haven't watched it. That's the
9
point.
months.
That's Nathan. The point is you still haven't watched it.
Oh, someone sent me an exploding trade offer in the finale league. I can't wait for it to be the worst trade I've ever seen.
Hey, I'm pretty good in that league. I'm gonna get a buy.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm very happy. We will watch Die Hard. I promise. All right.
Stop coughing, dude. Shut up.
All right.
We're going to pivot off of Henderson for Bucky Irving, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean,
And
you just
goodbye.
gotta get contending running back. I'm assuming you don't have a trade deadline here, Kevin. Kevin, this is 5 days ago. I doubt he's here, but you like Holes. I have seen Holes. I'm tired of this great boy.
I have also seen Holes. I do love that film a lot. I've only seen it once. I'd like to watch it
That's
again.
what I tell Nathan.
Is it on Disney Plus?
That's what I tell Nathan when he's doing Blueprints, and he says, "I'm tired of this. Avery. That's too damn bad." Oh my gosh.
That's pretty funny.
I do say that a lot. That is a funny movie.
Yeah,
That's
pretty funny.
what's that actor's name? I love him.
I
No,
don't
the
know.
guy.
It has been a hot minute since I've seen that movie.
John Voight. I love John Voight.
Who wrote Holes?
Nathan,
Thanks, Becca. Thanks. Continue. Let's
Thanks,
pivot off
Becca.
of Lat McConkey as well.
Yeah.
I would go ahead and take a shot on Nico there as a contender. Okay, thank you.
I mean, I think you probably have to look at getting a tight end here.
Yeah, so
But we can
what
move-
I would
you
do
can
is
move a
I would-
quarterback here
I
for
would
sure.
move Burden and try to get Kittle.
I would move Jones on this team too.
Um,
I don't like their schedule rest of season. Lawrence has some good matchups rest of season. So
Lawrence is great matchups. Yeah, let's move Burden for an elite tight end. Let's try to get Kittle.
Black Lagoon says, "Wow, join the stream to learn more about fantasy football. These guys are totally talking about Holes." First of all, Nathan and I have a vested interest in Holes. Second of all,
Pause.
pause. That strategy has not necessarily not worked for us. We have spent many a hour in the last 2 years not talking about fantasy on our live streams, and I'd say the live streams do okay.
Yep.
Sometimes people want to talk about normal people stuff too. So.
Yep. So
We have lives.
if you can't get Bucky, if you're pivoting off of Henderson, try for James Cook instead. Definitely like the Lads and Nico move. If you have to use a small depth piece to get that done, that's fine with me. And then Avery's right about tight ends. Hawkinson is not a guy that you want really starting on a weekly
and
basis.
not really Barner either. He's too hit or miss.
Kittle
Otten's too hit or
is
miss.
definitely a go-to, and you have plenty of insulation and long-term value at wide receiver that it's okay, in my opinion, for you to sacrifice a Luther Burden to go get your production now in Kittle, and that really kind of fills up your biggest hole.
Oh, whoa!
So
You do what with it?
See how I connected?
That is pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
holes in your roster.
Oh, as Khan says, I want to know what happened in the Chopped League. You mean the Chopped League that I'm still alive in? And I have the
So-
most money and I scored the most points last week?
Comments on this team.
Did you put Jones as official trade target? or
Maximize flex
trade away
upside
target?
as much as possible. No, I will say that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would definitely put that if you didn't give him as an actual move, because I think that's one I would definitely look into. Yeah, the Chopped League, I'm going to win that thing. I'm going to win the Chopped League. There are some other good teams in that league, but the end game in Chopped League is very interesting. Because I have more money than everybody else, but it almost doesn't matter. Like, I almost, it's like, oh, I'm going to get the best players and waivers every week. Like, now it's like, there are only 6 teams in there.
It's kind of matchup
and there's
dependent.
it's matchup dependent. And there's only 10 guys. So there's only 60 rostered guys. I might pick up my flex guys off of waivers.
Yeah. Another thing you could consider,
Nathan Family Show.
you could also consider packaging Marv and Burden for a significant wide receiver upgrade. So look into that as well. All right, man, this is a great team. I like the moves that you've made to be a top contender in this league. I think you've put yourself in a really good position to go on a run in the playoffs. Sounds like you're the 3 seed here, so you didn't get the bye, but that's okay because I do think that you've got a solid enough roster to go on a run.
Yeah, you're going to be just fine. This is a great roster. And Smith and Chase down the, I mean, that's going to be epic. Yep. All right. Appreciate you, man.
Coming back healthy soon.
Yeah, you're going to be good. Primo says AJ Brown screwed me in the Chopped League. Yeah, no, that does happen. That does happen.
Rip.
Avery, congrats on the playoff spot in the Flock League. Thank you, my man. Hopefully you take it home. Yeah, hoping I can. Hoping I don't get the devs in round 1 because that would really be a hard draw. Would really decrease my chances of winning. But we're looking to keep the thing in the studio, boys. I got y'all behind me. I know it.
Gotta keep it in there.
So, yeah, we got to keep it in there.
Keep her in there.
How's the auction league?
We're
second in the auction league, right?
I thought about giving you Puka for free just to tick everybody off.
So the two, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
The two,
I would almost
go
go sit in Denny's just to do it to make them mad. But
the auction, the two weird leagues we played in the auction league and the Chopped League,
we're really good in the auction league.
We have a really good auction league. So the auction league turned out really well. Remember, everybody was we bought Quinchon for $12. And everybody was like, yeah, that was literally the stupidest pick of all time.
You suck.
But it worked.
Hey, it worked.
The devs are underrated. I think the devs are amazing. So Echelon says submitted. Hopefully the site puts it through. All right, appreciate you. Yeah,
we got yours, Echelon.
Oh, sweet. Okay, they're coming in.
Yep.
Okay, so there was another one that should have came in too, right? Will you refresh it for me?
He might be talking about the Commander 28.
No, it was a different guy.
Okay. I'll
scroll back up. I'll scroll back up and see. It was P. Mercer. P. Mercer, let me know what your flock username is. I want to see if we have it on our end. I'm glad we got Echelon, so.
I know what I'm saying is P. Mercer might be the commander because he's
no, he's not. He's not.
Nope.
Commander was his name was Justin.
Oh,
different guy. All right. We did this one, Scott, so you can mark it.
All right, big dog.
Big dog.
Said after an extremely disappointing season of injury and poor lineup setting, I'm missing the playoffs and finishing with the 106. Just recently traded Achan for a BTJ and Bucky. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's not a bad deal.
No, it's not.
I knew I was missing the playoffs and wanted to add as much value for next year. Appreciate the work. Keep it.
We appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for being a member. You got the #1 team here.
Jeez.
You're missing the playoffs?
Rip. Well, you got to think. Lamb injured. Neighbors done for the year.
Hey, Scott, will you hit...
has been awful. BTJ's been awful.
Hit record?
Bowers injured.
Hit the 8-5.
Bucky injured. Barkley,
no, he's
nothing.
The 3 seed.
He said that he said, I'm missing the playoffs.
He is currently the 3 seed.
La Flama Blanca.
Yeah, he's the 3 seed, dude. Big dog, are you here? You ain't missing out playoffs. What are you talking about?
Playoffs?
Unless playoffs is determined by something else. Scroll down for me, Scotty. I wonder if he ended up... It's very tight. It's within a game. I wonder if he just ended up winning. No, there's only 6 teams with a... It's a 12-team league, right?
Yeah. He submitted...
It's a 10-team league. I wonder if it's only a 14 playoff.
He submitted this 2 days ago.
No way, dude.
He said he's getting the 806, which means he would be the odd man out. Can you rank it by record?
Yeah, it is. He's 3rd. Do it again. That undid it. That did it by value. That's by record. I'm confused as to how he's missing the playoffs with this team. Looks to me like you're making it. Man, this is almost...
I would probably take his word for it.
All right, well, we'll take his word for it then.
Maybe it's determined by some weird points for thing, but he's top in points for.
I think Duke and Florida are playing 7H, John. It's actually on the TV over there. I've been keeping track of it. It's tied. Good game.
Okay.
Well, this is a really good team, man. It's a 10 at quarterback. It's probably a 9 at running back. It's a 10 at wide receiver, and it's a 10 at tight end. This is an elite value.
Yeah.
This is an elite value team. Contend. This is an elite value. Even in a 10 team, this is an elite value. You have 6 of the top 12 wide receivers. Yeah, this is insane. This is crazy. Multiple 8 and 5s. I know, but he has the points for advantage over all of them. Plus, there's a 7 and 6 team that's in 6th. If it's a 16 playoff, he'd be comfortably in no matter what. He says have the 106, but I don't see that. So I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah, that's odd. I would like to know what rules resulted in you missing out on the playoffs here. Correct. He would be at least now. All right. So let's come up with some moves for you here. This is a super flex. You have May, Burrow, Caleb Williams, and Jones. We're going to take Caleb Williams and go other position entirely. You don't need him. You have Burrow and May. And then Jones is your third guy, which is totally fine. In a 10 team, let's take Burden and Marks and up tier. And then what I want you to do after that, Chase, Lamb, Neighbors, got to hold them. Igbuka, I would look into pivoting from Igbuka. I prefer London over Igbuka and Rashee Rice over Igbuka. So that's something that I would look into potentially doing in the off season, or you could try, you could try now. But when we're doing other position for Caleb Williams, let's try to get you another highly productive running back.
UConn won at Fog. Nice. I didn't know they were playing there tonight.
Love that you have Bucky on this team. You have Saquon and Javonte. You can hold both of those guys. Kind of have to hold both of those guys. But let's...
Oh, they play at 9.
Let's try to swing... Let's try to do Caleb for... You have Hampton on this team. I'll give you Cook. Start 10.
Is it 10 team start 10?
Yeah, I just again
He's
I wouldn't
probably
make any.
up-tiering, right?
I have him doing some up tiers. I'll give you Genty and I'll give you like James Cook. Don't make any moves that don't objectively improve the production upside of your starting
It
lineup.
says 10, on ours it says 10 team start 11. Is that wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
And then again, this is pretty straightforward here. Basically, any of your cap, ceiling, depth, any of your depth that's never going to see your starting lineup should be packaged and used in up tiers.
What's up, Turn Dog says, how about them Bears? Impressive. I wish Odunze was better, but it's impressive. Yeah, it might be matchup based, like who he lost and beat. Maybe that's why he's
Right,
out.
definitely.
Yeah,
Maybe they're in divisions too. That's another thing too.
it's possible.
All right. If you have any questions on this, man, let us know. This is rarely do you see an elite value team that's like not making the playoffs this
I know
year.
this is crazy, but you're going to be set up really well in the future. So
Yeah.
not worried about it.
And he did
at all.
hold on to guys like Neighbors and stuff. So
Yeah, this is a great freaking team, man. So appreciate you. If you have questions, follow up with us, Big Dog. If you're watching on demand later, appreciate you a lot, man. We got 2 reviews in here from Steely. Steely, are you? I don't know if I've seen him in the chat.
He said he will let us know when he's here. He said he's gonna be around 8. He is here.
He did
Awesome.
say
We're
he was
gonna do
here.
yours, Steely.
Yeah, I see Steely. Oh yeah, he was the one that said the devs are underrated. Duh. All right, Steely. None of these are Renegade, right?
They are not, because that one had the trade deadline pass. He's 8-5. He's making the playoffs.
All right. We just gotta win. All right, this one's also 8-5. There's the link, by the way. Right there, I just dropped it. You can get your team reviewed tonight on the stream if you'd like to. We appreciate you guys just hanging out, helping you guys out. You can trade questions if it's working. Dynasty developers, you have to choose 2 of the following 3. Who do you choose? Tyson, Tate, and Lemon. It's hard to say right now. It's going to be draft capital and landing spot dependent between these 3 guys because I like all of them and I think they're all very close. I would have to give the advantage of the Tyson and Tate right now. I think those are the guys that have true like wide receiver 1 upside, whereas Lemon I think is going to be better as like a wide receiver 2 alongside like a good wide receiver 1. But I love Lemon. Lemon's my guy, so it's all you're splitting hairs. It's going to be draft capital and landing spot for these guys. So I'm excited about them though. Are the Broncos a more fraudulent team than that Steelers team that started 11-0 a few years ago? You remember that? That is honestly a really good comp. That's honestly a really good comp. I don't know. Maybe they're more. I don't know if they're more fraudulent, but I think that's a good comp for them. So, yeah. All right, Nathan's blowing his nose. Here we go. Currently 8-5 and in 5th place, but could fall out of the playoffs with a loss this week due to a low points 4. Points low is 4 because points 4 is low because I was reloading until the end of week 9 and realized I had enough value to try to contend. Made a decision, go for it 4-5, and now won 4 in a row. Perfect.
That is the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. I honestly,
a lot of people are afraid to do that.
I think you'll be fine here. Let's go ahead and open up your team. Your fifth in value is. I need you to just tell me if this is super flex or not. I need you to read the league settings for me because I don't trust anything.
Yeah, this is a 12-team super flex. PPR half tight and premium start 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, cool. Jackson, Dart, Jared Guaff. 6. Achan, Dowdle, Warren, Jones. 5. Chase, Amon-Ra, Nico, Flowers, DK, Evans. 8. Goddard, 2. Wide receiver factory, consent, reload. I think, yeah. I mean, obviously, how you contending this year? You obviously made the moves to contend. I like it. Dowdle has not panned out. I'm a little bit worried about that at the current moment. You don't have any of your picks for the next 2 years, so obviously you're kind of, boxed into contending. Yeah. Man, I mean, scroll out for me, Scotty. Let me just. So Steely, you haven't had your trade deadline yet, right? Can you still trade? Just make
he's submitting ones where he can still make moves.
Okay, so then you have no trade deadline? Because honestly, let's just take a look at this.
Let's have him make moves.
I think that. I mean, I'm willing to sacrifice some guys here for some productive dudes.
Yep, I move Flowers and DK.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm going to look at the bottom teams here and see what I can get for Flowers. Like if Adams is on one of these teams at the bottom, I'm just doing it.
I'd move Rico for Chase Brown.
Like AJ Brown, would you move Flowers just straight up for AJ Brown?
100%.
Yeah, so
I have AJ Brown ranked over Flowers and Dynasty.
I actually do too. Oh, actually, I'm back to back. Pivot off of Zay Flowers for AJ Brown. AJ Brown is down here on a 3-10 team, so he'll do that.
I'd move DK for consistency. Honestly, I still, even with Pity kind of cooling off a little bit, I still trust Pity more than DK rest of the season.
Yeah, I also do. Yeah, I trust DK more. But you could also try to move off a DK for the guy.
You could do Terry or something.
You could try Devontae Adams, but he's on a team that is a quote unquote a contender. Like he's also fighting for a playoff spot, so the guy might not do it.
Who owns Chase Brown?
A contender. Here are the running backs you could target from because I'm gonna assume 7 is going for it, so 8 down. Etienne Swift, Henderson Monungai, Tootin Tracy, Woody Marks, Ashton Genty. It is a slim pickings.
So probably Rico for ETN is what you would do.
And do you really feel good about that? Chase Brown is on that. No. Chase Brown is on that same. He's on that 7 and 6 team. So again, those guys are fighting to get in the playoffs.
I would try.
I don't think they're going to trade. Trade deadline is week 14. It mostly says, "Dang, the trade questions still haven't come in." I don't.
No, we have not seen them.
I've not seen them. I will promise you, we will keep working on it.
No, dude. Why would I do this? What are you? No. Do people think that we don't play Dynasty?
Some people do. Yeah.
All right, I'm putting Chase Brown here, Steele, on as a target for you. I still want to see if you could pull something off like that. And then if you want to add ETN as a potential flex option, ETN's a better flex option than Flowers or Metcalf right now. So those are things to look into. But kind of with Avery, I mean, Dowdle at this point directly splitting backfield with Chuba Hubbard at this point. I think that is...
The guy with Adams and Chase Brown said he might decide to sell. Make it happen. Make it happen, dude. Get it done.
Yep.
I don't care what it takes.
If you can get Chase Brown, give
him Christian Watson in that deal. Give him DK in that deal. Whoever. It doesn't matter. I'd also say try to pick up a cheap tight end if you can here. Let me just look at the tight ends on the bad teams to see what we can do.
Yep.
Man, McBride's on a 5 and 8 team, but we can't.
Who does he have at tight end? Goddard. Yeah. Who has Kelsey?
A contending team. Strange, maybe an option.
Yeah. Strange, Juwan Johnson.
Kincaid, Juwan Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah. But I agree with you. Let's take Watson and DK, Chim DK.
Yeah, no,
and try to package Christian Watson and Chim DK for any
Yeah, but I'm even saying use them as a
Consistently
deal
flexible
sweetener if we're trading, say for example, DK. Who else would we throw in for Chase Brown? So if we put,
I mean, I was thinking Rico.
so Rico, DK, Christian Watson, even Chim DK.
Yeah.
I would package all 4 of those guys for those 2 players. And if he wants Corum, just ask what he wants. You don't have any picks to work with, but ask him what he wants. I'll give him what he wants. I would get it done, Steely.
Yeah.
Would Adams and Brown for Flowers and Dowd will be fair. Yeah, and again, I even start there, but be willing to throw in Christian Watson or DK. I don't care about those guys at all when I'm getting these. So
you could also feel free to use Jalen Warren and Aaron Jones and Blake Corum in these moves.
Yeah. Dane says, props to whoever designed your studio. Shout out Vecna.
Oh my gosh, that's a great nickname for her.
Yep. When she's mad at us, I'm going to call her Vecna. Which is fairly often. First Omar, now Chim. Okay, Chim is actually his nickname, though. Omar was not his nickname.
Yeah, no.
How do you even say? Is it
people call
Chimere?
is
Is it Chimere?
I think it's Chimere DK.
Chimere. Somebody be the pronunciation.
I think I've heard
please.
Chimere, and I think I've heard like Chimere DK or something. I don't think people know how to do it or how to say it, but it's not great. So, all right,
Chimere.
Chimere.
Chimere. All right, Chimere DK. There you go. Echelon. Frecker.
All right, Steely, do you have questions on that?
Yeah, Steely's, that one makes sense. I think that's your main move right there. That's the move you try to get done by tomorrow. Or by this week, rather. Omar coming. Omar, that was funny, man. People got so mad about
Hey, now we actually have an Omar for real. We have an Omar Cooper.
We do. Nathan's
And
finally getting his Omar.
And he is my Omar. I freaking love him.
I know, dude.
Oh, he's so good.
All right, Steely says he's good on that one.
All right.
David says it's pronounced Chinese. Nice. And then he deleted it. Still not as bad as Collins was saying Mariota. How does he say it?
I don't know.
How does Chris Collinsworth say is it Mariota or Mariota? What does he say? Chris Collinsworth, Mariota. How does he say that? Let me listen to this real quick.
What?
I'm trying to figure out how he actually pronounced it. Mariota. Oh my gosh, that's funny, dude. That's funny. Leviosa. There you go. Yeah. That's funny. It's pronounced thanks, David. That doesn't help.
It's Mario.
Mariota.
Not Mariota.
Mariota. Apparently, that's how Mariota prefers to pronounce it. I don't care. He's not going to start that long. Emeka Ibuka is the best magic spell. Emeka Ibuka. That is very true.
All right, Steel, let's do number 2. This is Steel City Dynasty. 11-2 in this one. First place, having all but clinched first place, pending holding a 200-plus point lead in points for. This team is stacked and is one of my best teams value-wise, while also being very productive. Looking for some last-minute advice with the trade deadline this week.
You're second in value. You're 11-2. It's a 12-team start 10 PPR. Half.
I love all your fade QB builds. They make me so happy.
Is it a super flex?
Yes.
Purdy, Goff, and Jones. I like it.
It's a 5 or
5,
6.
yeah, 5 or 5. H.N., Kyron, Henry, Swifty, Krosky, Merritt. Got to give that a 7. Almost an 8. It's at a 7 now, I think. JSN, Amon-Ra, Georgie Pickens, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs.
7 or 8.
I'd probably give that one an 8 because he's got Pickens in there.
And then Kittle's a 5 or
a
6.
6 at this point with Goddard. Nice team. Well, I just say well-rounded here. Well-rounded, contend.
It's almost a wide receiver
very
factory,
well.
honestly. But
Look, no, not really.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See ya. Who's the fifth?
Diggs.
no, you know that's bullcrap. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, it's well rounded.
Yeah, I'm glad we agree on that. Okay. So he's got one too many quarterbacks here, in my opinion. Well, he technically doesn't, but in my opinion, he does.
Yeah.
I mean, do you just risk it and just trade one of your quarterbacks at this point? Purdy has his bye week this week is the problem, so it would have to be him.
Well, he said he's got a 200-point lead on the bye.
Oh, how?
So you essentially,
so you don't even need to start him.
You could
still trade away a quarterback here.
Yeah, he said all but clinch pending holding a 200-plus point lead in points for.
Wow. Oh, points for. Okay.
Right. But he's 11-2.
Okay, so he's clinched the bye either way.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because the next best record in this league is 9-4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Sorry. The next best record is 10-3. So let's say they both end up 11-4.
He's going to clinch. All right, so then it doesn't matter.
200 points for.
Okay, so then I do think we trade probably a quarterback straight up.
Yeah, we'll probably.
Okay, but it's only a start 10 league here. So what's giving me a starting lineup?
No, we need to up tier.
Okay.
He's flexing Adams and Henry. That means Swift is on his bench, and that means Diggs is on his bench. So what I would do is I would probably take Kyron and Swift, and I would up tier at running back. I would take Jones for another position, and then I would up tier from Diggs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I think that's good.
If you don't get enough return for Jones, you can shop Goff instead if you want to. Probably feel best moving Jones. So, targets in this league. The teams with the worst record. Here's this 2-11 team, no relevant running backs. Here's this other 2-11 team, no running backs that I want you to have. This 2-11 team has Rashee Rice. Get Rashee Rice off his team, please. Find a way to get Rashee Rice. Find a way to get Rashee Rice.
I mean, here's the thing, though. He's got 4 wide receiver ones he's starting already, so you're just flexing a wide receiver here?
Yeah, your second flex would be a wide receiver again. It would be Adams and Rashee, if you could get Rashee. But the rest I'm going to give you as running back targets.
Yeah.
So other running backs here. This 4-9 team has James Cook. That's a great up-tier target from Kyron Williams. This other 5-8 team, you got a 6-17 that has Bucky. Boom. Okay, so Bucky and James Cook are both on achievable rosters. Achievable rosters.
Did you see Penn State try to hire the BYU coach and he stayed?
Wow.
BYU has so much money, dude.
Good for him.
The Crumble Cookie guy, the guy who owns Crumble Cookie, was on Twitter and he was like, I guess it's time for me to step off the sidelines. Like, some guys just aren't replaceable. They kept him at BYU from Penn State, dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody's tweeted, like, oh, BYU has now gone to the church to ask for more money. And people are like, what? And the guy was like, guy corrected his tweet. He's like, never mind, that's not true. Holy Father, we need money to keep our football coach. I know people tithe, but
that's hilarious.
It was funny.
So Kyron Swift up tier, Daniel Jones other positions, Stephon Diggs up tier, Bucky and James Cook top 2 targets here, a lower end running back target that you could probably use if you included someone like Diggs. You could get a Chase Brown. That would be a nice flex option if you need to in the playoffs. And then Rashee Rice just as literally just a general target. If you can find a way to get Rashee Rice, by all means do it. Use Daniel Jones, use your running back, something like that, and go get him. I mean, Derrick Henry is like your last flex option here. How should I try and get Rashee? So I would use Daniel Jones. I'd probably try Daniel Jones and Kyron, and then find some sort of depth sweetener. But honestly, if you wanted to, you could do this too, because Amon-Ra is probably going to miss a couple of weeks. It might not really matter, but really, I don't see much of a difference between Amon-Ra and Rashee Rice. You could just do an Amon-Ra to Rashee Rice pivot if you wanted to. You could try I want to hold Pickens right now. I want to hold JSN. Ideally, I would like to use one of your quarterbacks plus Kyron to get Rashee Rice. That's what I want to do. So if you can't do it again, it's totally fine. It was just, I saw Rashee Rice on one of the worst teams in the league, and I was like,
yeah, I was going to say
that
that is a little bit of an awkward move on this team. So, just do what you can. Just play with the deals there. DDSS says Penn State coming down to Plan Z in their search, competing with UConn. They honestly, they have struck out so much, dude. I traded CMC for Rashid. Did I overpay? No, you didn't overpay. No, that's a great trade for you.
Yeah.
In Dynasty, Dusty, that's a great trade.
Yep.
Plan Z's awesome. That's
just
so funny.
Again, mainly here I want to focus on raising that running back 2 upside and then that flex 2 upside.
Yeah, that's kind of the main things here. See how beautiful my Chrome background is. People have no idea. The big boy.
Oh, nice. That's cute. Very cute.
When you guys see what my Chrome background is, you're gonna flip your freaking. Just let me tell you that. You guys are gonna flip. Oh man, it's so awesome. It's so
and then any more comments here? You can easily get through the playoffs with Purdy and Goff.
Yep. I mean, this seems pretty close to exactly how you need it to contend. You've done a really good job building it. So, pretty sure they wanted Drinkwitz. I'm pretty sure they did too. Pretty sure they wanted Signetti, and then Signetti was like, "I'm not going to Penn State." And then everybody else said, "I'm not going to Penn State either."
Yep. Penn State is in shambles right now. They're like, "Oh, maybe we shouldn't have hired or shouldn't have fired James Franklin."
Nugo says it sucks to be a student at Penn State. Are you a student at Penn State?
Rip.
I'm very sorry. Hey, at least you got to go to the whiteout game against Oregon, and that was fun because you thought you were good for a minute, and we thought,
jeez,
there was hope there.
Hey, that was
you up 2 scores.
That was a wildly entertaining game.
Oh, those games.
That game
fun,
was
man.
so fun to watch.
Happy Valley is.
It's always fun.
Yeah, Happy Valley is a great place. Cody says Boomer Sooner. There you go. They got a big win. Where were they ranked at? 8th or 9th tonight? They got a big one.
They were 8th. Yeah. They saved their playoff outlook. So.
Man, Ole Miss at 6th, no head coach, huh? Wow.
Mosley's trade finally came in.
Have you seen? Oh, nice. Have you seen the video?
All right, Steely, any more questions? Let us know on this team. But again, your target's mainly going to be running backs here. Threw in Rashid just as a flyer, but mainly running backs are going to be your focus. The more we can raise your upside in your flex spots, the better off you're going to be. And again, the best way you can do that is getting high production upside running backs in your flex, paired with Devontae Adams, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be that way tonight.
All right, cool. Well, that's good. This is a good thing. All right, mostly this trade, Jonathan Taylor for Breece Hall, a 27 early mid first and a 26 early mid second. I'm fine. It's fair. It's fair value. I mean, I lean whole JT here, but it's fair. Especially if that first really is early, it's fair.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with that. All right, the commander. Let me know if you're still here, man. I know you were here earlier, but Pre-Como says drink wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, I understand that too, man. That's how Sig was, and people wouldn't listen to us. He said, yeah, that game was great. After that, not so much. I have the game-losing pick and my reaction on video. That sucks. That was crazy. They dude just leaped up and was like, mine. I was like, oh, shoot.
I was pulling for Penn State in that game. I wanted to see him win.
Yeah, I mean, you guys almost beat us, though. You almost beat us. You gave us a great freaking game.
And then
you'll be all right.
Omar Cooper.
They'll hire somebody solid.
Omar Cooper.
And then Omar Cooper. Appreciate you, Steely. He did say Superflex, not a 2 QB. Yeah, we got you, man. So Superflex 12 team start, 10 PPR, half point, 10 on premium. We got you here, man. We appreciate you. If you have any questions, by the way, just drop in the comments. Scott will put it up in the stream for you. Gotten unlucky with matchups and lineups. You scroll back up for me. 2nd in max points 4. 5th in points 4. With an 8th record. Yeah, it's lots of lineup things. Stinks. Considering down tiering JS and Bijan trade deadlines next week, 1 negotiation. Bijan Myers in a 2nd for Ibuka Scat in the likely 101. Oh my gosh, that's a great. You would get Ibuka in the 101. I just do that and freaking reload with your record. That's a great trade. Bijan for Ibuka and Love. My man, you need to take that immediately.
Ibuka and Jeremiah Love?
Yes.
So like the 101.
Oh, and you actually do need a down tier here. You're exactly right. You're too top heavy in this league. With start 10, yeah. I see. I'm surprised you're even 6 and 7 with this roster. And you already have an extra first. Dude, take that trade. Get Ibuka in the 101. Holy crap. Take that immediately. Literally go get that done. That is a great trade. Daniels and Love is a 7. Bijan and Kyle Monangai is a 4. Jackson the Jigmatarian McLaurin is a 4. And then George Kittle is a 5.
What did we give him a 6?
6. We can give him a 6 with John. Yeah, I just give this
1 year reload.
probably a 1 year reload here. If you can get that deal done, holy cow, that's gonna speed up your reload a lot.
Mm-hmm. Every week that continues on, I feel better and better about paying BTJ and 2 firsts for Bijan in Domain Team League.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so
Doesn't look bad.
I was so tired of seeing BCJ do nothing in my flex, and now I have CMC and Bijan as like my top 2 running backs.
Can you quick rank your team in this one? Oh, this is our league. I didn't realize this was our league.
You're gonna pull this off in a Domain League?
Yeah, this is the birthday party league.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at this league today. Close this out, Scotty, and go to our league real quick. We can.
Scotty is peeing.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Oh, Scott's gone. Yeah, when Scott gets back.
Scott is doing the piece.
Yeah, we can do that. My team or Nate's? I think we have separate teams in this one, right? Or do we? No. I can't. Do we have the same team in this league? This isn't one we share, is it? The birthday league? I'm pretty sure we.
What is this? The birthday league where we have birthday shots?
Yeah. Okay, we do.
Yeah, birthday shots.
Okay, this
share.
is our. Nathan and I have a. Oh boy.
Avery and
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
our team is Cheeks.
Oh boy. They're gonna see our bad team. Okay. All right, let's let them see it. Yes, we can do it. That you pay. You're a paying customer. We have to. All right, Scott, go down to the bottom here. Are we last in this league?
Yeah. No, we're 7th somehow.
Oh, thank goodness. Birthday shots. That's us right there. That's Nate and I.
It's worse than it looks. I would put this in last. So Mahomes.
It's honestly, it could be worse.
Mahomes and Hurts is a 9.
Yeah.
Bucky is a 3. Garrett Wilson, AJ Brown, DK Tyreek is
that's
a
a 4.
4, and Gunnar Helms is 0.
We only have one first this year.
Yeah, we're Cheeks.
This is so bad. That's a hard. That's still a hard rebuild, which is crazy.
How the heck did we not have our first again? What did we do?
We got a pretty good deal for it.
Oh,
But actually, I think it probably ended up being a bad deal.
what did we do to ourselves in this?
We traded
No,
for
we
Hurts.
so we did that.
This is when we traded Dart.
We involved Lamar in that deal, and it actually ended up being an okay deal because we down tiered from Lamar.
Yeah, Nathan and I don't co-manage teams very well. This is a terrible team. Now, if
Basically,
the problem is we end up with
yeah.
2 quarterbacks and nobody wants the quarterbacks in domain leagues. We can't sell them.
Screw that.
So we literally are stuck. This is such a bad team. Okay. I've seen worse Dynasty
Moving
teams
on,
than that. but
I
it's
can't
terrible.
even look at that team. That's a hard rebuild. Our
You
team
guys
is.
punted the league to Brazil. Thanks, guys. Hey, Brazil just we didn't punt anything. You punted it. David,
Yeah.
it's your fault.
Come on.
Come on.
Boo. Okay, so what are we gonna do with this team?
Hey, P. Mercer, what's your flock username? I never got your review, but I want to check it real quick. David says, we want a QB, Dominators. Send us a trade right now and we'll do it on the stream. Send us a trade right now, David.
Yep.
All right.
So
Yeah, the
running back, I'm gonna leave Bijan alone because you already have a deal that you're probably gonna do there. I will also add in the comments, hold Tyler Algier at least until the offseason when he enters free agency.
I think he's right. I think you have to down tier from JSN. I think you have to down tier from Jaden Daniels as well. Dane says, first time Dynasty player here. Tend to spend my team here, but I'm so embarrassed. Brother. Dane Bramage, that's awesome. I don't think you understand.
You said down tier from JSN.
Yeah, and
Daniels and Love.
Yeah. I don't think you understand here, man. I'm sure we have seen way worse team than yours and reviewed them on the live stream. We have done thousands of these. Trust me, your team is not going to be the worst we've seen. And don't be embarrassed. It's a game.
Yeah.
And you're a new Dynasty player. Who cares?
Yeah, we're also going to move Shakir for higher value upside as well.
Said want to have the experience of building from the ground up over value picks over players.
So this is a domain league, so I'm assuming trade deadline isn't until like the end of the regular season.
He said next
so,
week. Yeah, next week.
Yeah, cool. So what I would do if I were you, since you're reload, I would definitely move Kittle because Kittle will lose value at the end of the season, just like every old contending asset does. So get George Kittle on a contending team in this league. They better pay up. They should be willing to pay up. He's one of the most productive tight ends.
David asked if we would take Bryce Young and Kamara from Mahomes. I guarantee you're joking. If you're not, I'm going to die. Anyways, Dane Bramans, yeah, you definitely should. If you're not a member, don't submit without just become a member and you'll get a free one. It's only slightly more and you get everything. And you're a new Dynasty player, means we can help you probably quite a bit. And the Discord would be really good for you. So can't tell the right contender to down tier from. Should these down tiers happen in the off season? They could. Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
I mean, shop
But
them now.
some of those moves, like Kittle, I would move before the offseason. And then you can, honestly, you can play the market with Kittle later in the offseason, maybe even get him back on your team or something like that. But he's at his value peak right now, then he's going to drop again. That's what happens, with kind of those older guys. So let's try to get Burrow added onto this roster. I will give you Goff as a guy that if you're down tiering
You did
from
say
Jordan
Kittle
Love.
for another position. I would be fine trading Kittle for a wide receiver. I'm fine with that move.
Yeah, I'm totally good with that.
Yeah.
And when we're down tiering from JSN, where do you want to down tier to? Who do you want to down tier to?
Rasheed probably.
Is there a contending team in this league that has neighbors? Oh, that would be awesome.
I don't
Well,
remember
this,
who
this
has
guy
neighbors in
this
this
guy has Rasheed. He has Puka and Rasheed and Ibuka. This 10-3 team. It's Madlow Max.
It's Madlow Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be willing to pay up for JSN.
See if he
that's
will.
not a bad idea. I'd try to get Rasheed plus.
See if Madlow Max will do that.
We'll try Rasheed plus there, and then I'll give you a lower wide receiver as well. Honestly, you could try to get Scatterboo from him. He has no business holding Scatterboo as a contender. Try to get Scatterboo.
Agree. Yeah.
So there you go. JSN down tier, Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love down tier, Khalil Shakir higher value upside. Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Cam Scatterboo, and Rashee Rice are going to be some general trade targets in the value ranges that we're looking for your team. Make sure that you're not underselling Jaden Daniels if you do down tier. If you don't get enough value return for him, then just hold him. Same thing would apply to Love. You can probably get an easier down tier from Jordan Love. If I were a guessing man right now, due to Jaden Daniels having been out for the last month and a half. JSN, some contenders should be willing to pay up for the most productive wide receiver in the NFL. So
Yeah.
And you wouldn't really be dropping down any more than a tier from JSN. So any questions on this, man? Pretty straightforward reload. You're going to be in pretty good shape heading into next season because you have 2 firsts in 2026.
All right.
Feel free to just absolutely work us in this league
Yeah.
because
Make deals with us too if you. I
Our
mean,
team
honestly,
is-
I don't
our
think
team is
I don't
cheeks.
think you can make a deal with us because we
We're
can't
both
buy. We
reloading.
can't buy any of these players. So you could try with David though. We'll give you Rome for JSN. Domain guys said you should overpay for Rome.
Speaking of that team, we have got to get AJ Brown to a contending team in that league.
Yeah. Hey P Mercer, what's your flock username? I need your flock. I don't have it yet, and I want to double check why I don't have it. So I want to see if I have your submission because I don't see it in our queue yet.
Yeah, we got that trade question answered too. So
I would think it'd be showing up right
okay,
now.
this is so screwy. Was mostly trade question answered, and did you complete it? How the heck? I'm refreshing and nothing is happening. It's still there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bad night for the site. Yep. All right, Commander. Any other questions you got for us? So I offered Mathlo Max Jason and he wanted Bijan. I mean, you could trade him Bijan, but the Bijan trade with the Ibuka,
You gotta do
that's
that
the one you
Ibuka
gotta
one.
do. So yeah, let me, yes, mostly, of course, we'll give you vouchers, man. Yes. I'm very sorry it's not working for you. Open a ticket for us, and in the blueprint help, we'll give you the vouchers. Yep, we'll definitely take care of you. Very, very, very sorry.
Yep.
David says, fun hanging, been a while. I've been looking for you guys on Monday. I know, Mondays, we don't want to do it with Monday Night Football because we can stream longer on Tuesdays. So, I appreciate you, man. I'm glad I could crap talk the SEC with you. So, good to see you, dude. Okay.
Echelon.
Yeah, let me check P. Mercer's real quick because he says he submitted, and I want to make sure that we got something on our end. I don't even have him in our database.
P. Mercer, do you have code domain?
Well, he says he submitted a review.
your-
Yeah, okay.
Did you select the team blueprint under our channel?
Yeah, did you make sure your submission says Avery Huffman in the My Reviews
Yeah.
thing?
So sometimes
should have my name in there.
Sometimes a common mistake is if your account is under a different code, like say FSE or Flock or
But it says
Land,
he submitted
and you
it.
submitted a voucher for a team review, that's not going to us. That's going to whoever you're under the code with if you submitted a voucher. But
Juice Man says, I submitted as well. I have nothing. Mighty Thunder says, you guys get my trade questions not showing up for me. Any of you guys who submit and it's not showing up for us, my apology is extremely sincere.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get it fixed, but we literally have no control over it. Anybody who submitted something that doesn't get it done tonight, we will take care of you. Trust me. We will get you everything you need for what you submitted, plus we'll give you free stuff on top. So I'm very sorry. The site is having some issues, and so just make sure, go over to the Discord, open a ticket, and we will take care of you. I will be telling my team, anybody who had an issue tonight needs to be given free things. So.
All right. Echelon got his in, so let's do Echelons. Locked in a bye for the playoffs. Congrats. Trade deadline is this week. But more so looking ahead to offseason strategy for the squad. Emptied the pick cabinets, but think I can recoup, so flexibility after the season. Awesome. Okay, so let's check this out. You are number 1 in the power rankings. You are 9-4. Really good shape here. 12-team super flex, full PPR, no tight end premium. Drake made Jared Goff, Sam Darnold at QB is going to be a solid 7. Devon Achane, CMC, RJ Harvey, Rico Dowdle, Chuba Hubbard at running back is going to be another solid 7. You've got Amon-Ra, Nico, BTJ, Devonta Smith, Wandell. That's another 7. And then Trey McBride and Loveland is going to be a 10 for me. So we're going to go well-rounded here. Contend, reload. You're in good shape. Across the board, you even got some depth that we can work with. No first. You got 6 thirds next year. But sacrifice your draft capital to get this roster, and it is definitely merited. Definitely. All right, let's do this fun thing called pivot from BTJ to George Pickens. Kind of need to do it because BTJ is in your lineup every single week, and you really don't feel good about it, and he's kind of screwing you, honestly. So let's get him off your team, and let's go get a guy who's producing almost at a 20-point per game level right now. Second move that really stands out to me is probably, so Amon-Ra's a hold, Achane's a hold, CMC's a hold. Let's move off of Harvey. Let's pivot off of Harvey and Dowdle. I would honestly consider an up tier there at running back. We're going to do an up tier. We're going to take Harvey, Dowdle, Chuba, and we're going to up tier.
Yeah, P. Mercer, if you can hear us, I'm trying to find a review. I can't see it, but yeah, just make sure it says that you've got it submitted and it has my name on it. Should be Avery Hoffman. Echelon says already tried Pickens. It's a no-go.
Frick.
Frick that.
Okay, literally anything right now is better than BCJ.
Yeah, I mean,
like
just pivot in.
You have Nico.
BG's going to be hard to sell, though.
You could try Lad. I prefer Lad over BTJ right now.
Oh, just I think easily. I just don't think anybody's going to do it.
Olave is right there as well.
I wonder if you literally can't get anything for him. But
I would try Lad and Olave. I'll give you both as options. And then you've got Darnold as your QB3. You have May and Goff as your top 2 options. You have Colson Loveland kind of as a guy behind Trey McBride. I would move Loveland for another position. Any chance you could swing a Devontae Adams, that would be phenomenal.
He said, check the trades. The trades aren't working tonight. The site is having some issues, and
literally
we
everything is broken.
Yeah, we're
screwed.
It doesn't. P. Mercer said it doesn't show anywhere, but I see a charge on my card. P. Mercer,
so
we will absolutely take care of that for you.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not showing up, and we're not getting a ton of communication with the site devs right now, and so I promise you guys, we literally cannot fix this, or I would do it. So, P. Mercer, if we don't end up seeing it tonight, what we'll do is when we do get it in, I'll issue you a free review or something. We'll take care of you. I'm very sorry.
Please send us a DM on Discord.
Yeah, please DM us on Discord or go to our Blueprint Help channel in the Discord and open a ticket. That way we don't forget about you. I want to make sure you guys are all taken care of. So I will be literally contacting the team after this to make sure anybody who got lost in the sauce is showing up. But honestly, you also should probably put it in site issues as well because you got charged for it, and we don't have access to any of the Stripe stuff. So
yeah, if the charge went through, I know your team. I know your team is going to be in the system, so it is going to come through at some point.
Yeah, what's funny is
we just don't know when.
It's not in our system.
Yeah,
and he says he can't see which grader it went to. So
yeah, Lensiki's trade question came in, but okay. So BCJ, I've got Lad and Olave as 2 options for you. Harvey and Rico, if we up tier at running back, let me look at a couple of teams that are near the bottom that have some productive running backs that you could go for here. Here's a 2 and 4 and 9 team that has Bucky Irving and Chase Brown. Bucky Irving and Chase Brown are going to be both targets on this team. I actually have Lad also on this team. That's a target. But those guys definitely stand out on this roster. You got a lot of teams in this league that have winning records that are in the mix right now. I'm glad you're able to lock in that bye because it is, whoo, man, everybody else is in the mix here. But yeah, Bucky and Chase Brown, both good targets for your team. He should be willing to move off of Chase Brown, and I would love to be flexing Chase Brown if I were you heading into the postseason. A couple of things that I would look into here. Already tried picking. There we go. So consider an up tier from Devonta Smith to like a wide receiver 1. That's another way that you could try to get up to Olave. I would pay Devonta Smith plus like a depth piece to get up to Chris Olave. That's another way that you could get up there. Nothing against Devonta Smith. He's just, again, a little more up and down every single week, just like AJ Brown. Ideally, I would love to see you flex at least one running back every single week.
Yeah, Dame Bramage, I'll check and see if yours popped up as well. I'm sorry, guys. This is
that's gonna raise your floor quite a bit.
It's inconvenient to us as it is to you guys. Trust me. I promise. We can't do anything right now. I actually do see you, Dane Bramage, and yours went through. So I don't see your team review though. So did you submit your team review, Dane Bramage? Let me know. If you didn't, the link to do it is right here.
And then, just last comment I have for this team is consider using Darnold as a sweetener and a deal as a way to get a significant running back upgrade, because you can get by with May and Goff in the postseason just fine. Do you have any questions on that echelon?
Yeah, what questions do you have for us, buddy?
Congrats
I'm glad yours came through.
Congrats on getting that bye.
Will you refresh for me, Scott, real quick?
That's huge, and that boosts your chances at going on a run.
No.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, we did get 2 trade questions in. But yeah, I want to make sure Echelon's good to go here. Did one with a live tip as well. I'm so sorry that it's not showing up, man. It is. It's not even showing him in the system that you submitted one to us. So what's probably going to happen. It's probably going to show up here sometime later tonight or something like that. I will keep yours on here though, and we will do it live.
Yeah, everyone who submitted
anybody
tonight,
who submits tonight,
we're going to do it live next.
We're going to give you live blueprints. We'll do it on the next one.
We'll get you extra vouchers.
We'll get you extra vouchers, free stuff, all that jazz. And that goes for you too, Dane Bramage. I am so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I am heated that this is happening.
So Lensa Key, this is a 1 QB10 team start 9 Dynasty. This is Neighbors, Henderson, Strange, second and a third. So essentially Neighbors and Henderson for...
Yeah. Well, no, keep it up. Because he said a lot of the trades you guys recommend are from the number 2 team who's also contending.
I gave you Chase Brown, Ladd, and Bucky, who's on a non-playoff team. Unless the records are all screwy. But this hang on. This 4 and 9 team has Bucky and Chase Brown and Ladd, which were 3 of the targets that I had on your team, a non-playoff team.
There we go. Yeah. That guy shouldn't be in the playoffs.
So, yeah, let me know. But yeah, Echelon, if you have any other questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them for you here.
Yeah, I was gonna say any questions on those targets you have, let us know. But
yeah,
all those guys are on guys that aren't gonna be in the playoffs, so hopefully that is more helpful. We wouldn't give you guys on just the second team.
Yep.
There might be a pivot option in the second team, but you're not probably gonna get that done. Leave it open because I'm gonna keep answering his questions. All right, Len Sicky. you want to hear the live discussion on the trade? I did.
Would love to know which side you got. If you already did it, sometimes that means the left side is what you got. Henderson, Neighbors. It's essentially Henderson and Neighbors for Jefferson and 2 firsts. Walker included in that deal.
I like
I lean the Jefferson side.
Yeah, I think I like the Jefferson side. You get, Jefferson in the 2 firsts is extremely insulated. Malik Neighbors to Jefferson's a slight upgrade, maybe a pivot, but between Travion, getting 2 firsts for Travion Henderson right now is pretty nice. Plus, you get Kenneth Walker on top. I mean, I honestly think I like that. So I like the Jefferson side here. I said I traded Bucky away already this season. Olave, Adams, etc. were on the 2 team. Did we give him Olave and Adams as trade targets on that one?
I gave him Olave as a potential option.
Oh, did you see this? He said he traded Bucky plus Lad plus HN plus Wandale. Oh, Bucky plus Lad for HN and Wandale.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how we missed that one. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's give you new targets then. So for Bucky, I still think you could trade for Chase Brown there. You could potentially trade with the guy that has Josh Jacobs. That guy is 7-6.
There are a lot of teams in this league that are 7-6.
So that guy's going to miss the playoffs probably. So, I mean, I would be sniping like one of Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams, or James Cook from these 2 7-6 teams. Just depending on who doesn't make the playoffs. The trade deadline is this week. So yeah, by the end of this week, those guys should be willing to move off of one of those guys or multiple of those guys because they're going to know that they're not making the playoffs. So replace Bucky with one of those guys for sure. Now, in terms of Olave and Lad McConkey, in terms of the wide receiver guys, you do have down here on some of these teams some guys I think you could target from a contending team standpoint. Michael Pittman is on one of those teams. He's a little bit of a cheaper option. The Lad, obviously you traded Lad and Bucky to this guy, so I won't give you that. The problem is like the wide receivers are kind of slim pickings on these bottom 6 teams here. You could potentially, try for T. Higgins, but he's been injured. So he's in concussion protocol
Higgins
still.
and Pittman are decent options.
Yeah, Higgins and Pittman are good.
He has the bye. Like he locked in the bye,
Yeah,
so he could get Higgins.
Yeah. And who did you have him moving off of for Olave and BTJ?
BTJ, yeah.
And honestly, I'm going to say this again. I honestly not sure you're going to be able to trade BTJ. I honestly don't think you're going to be able to. That's just
try and
But try. See. Just see what the best offer you can get is. Hey, P. Mercer, we got yours. Let's go.
Yay.
P. Mercer's good. All right, so hopefully then Dane Bramage comes in very soon too. So final trade targets there for you were like Pittman, T. Higgins. I still think Chase Brown's a good trade target for you. One of Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Kyron Williams, if one of those 7-6 team folds. We're worried about Amon-Ra, St. Brown for the playoffs. I mean, I think it's a concern. I think if you get past this week and since you have the bye locked up, you get past this week and it's like, yeah, Amon-Ra's still not going to play in week 15. Honestly, you only need him for the last 2 weeks of the season. I think he's going to be back. So I'm going to say probably not. But at the same time, I'm going to say probably not. He's unsure if he'll play Thursday. I think he's going to be back for you in the playoffs. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
You could always pivot, though. You can always pivot from Amon-Ra. That's always an option. You've got HN and CMC, though. I think you're on a fast track to win this league. Any other questions you have, though? So, yeah, P. Mercer, we got yours in. We're going to do yours now. And hopefully Dane Bramage, yours comes in as well. Stellar's got a trade question for us. This is a big money league. The team is deep, would have Bucky or Adams on the bench. Is it worth it to go after number 1? Oh, team is deep. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with this personally. This is a redraft. Don't you think? I'm fine taking JT in a 10-team start.
This is redraft?
Yeah, and it's a very shallow league.
Yeah, sure.
Appreciate you, Echelon. Yeah, sorry about that. We missed your comment that you had traded away Bucky. So, oh yeah, then you did well.
I think that was a good deal.
You did a good job there, Linsicki. So.
Yep.
That was good. And yeah, that's great value. I like that. All right, P. Mercer, we got you, man. Thank goodness. It does say an hour ago. They're just slowly trickling in. I don't know why. But we appreciate you a ton, man. Sorry that it didn't show up until right now, but we got you. It's a Dynasty. Can you tell me if it's Superflex or not?
Superflex.
It says it right. There's the first word, Avery. Freaking idiot. Gosh, I have no brains. I'm not. It's 6-point touchdown, -3 for an interception. Wow. Tiered scoring, half point running back, 1 point PPR, or sorry, wide receiver, and then 1.5 tight end. Star Pierre made moves for Henry and Hampton early in the season. All 426 picks, Mason and Pollard. That was a fine move. Average like 165 a game right now. A little worried with a few positions. Tight end, thoughts on team outlook, depth, recommendations, moves worth making. Your first in value here, the Oilers. League median league, you're 22-4. You have Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in Stafford's at 10. Hampton, Henderson, Kyron, Zach Charbonnet. 7 or 8. Yeah. JSN, Rashee Rice, Ibuka, Pickens, 9.
Yeah.
And then Dalton Kincaid.
2 or 3.
Yeah, I give it at least. I give it a 4. Kincaid's got a little bit of value right now. He's actually been and he has Theo Johnson, who's not bad. Dual elite QB here. Can really great team. Holy smokes.
Man, Stafford has been a huge addition to your team. Huge third option insurance play. I mean, you almost want to start Stafford over Lamar every week right now, which is crazy. But okay, let's raise the upside at let's raise your production upside at running back heading into the playoffs. Let's pivot off Henderson. Can you get me the best running backs on the worst teams in the league?
Mm-hmm. All right, we've got a 2-24 team here. Bucky Irving's on that team. James Cook is on a 3-23 team. Jonathan Taylor's on a 7-19 team. Chase Brown and Derrick Henry. I mean, you got plenty of options there.
So
I'd say
JT and James Cook.
James Cook, yeah. I mean, you could get it done. Pivot off of Hampton and Henderson for that. I mean, frick.
Yep.
Pivot off of Hampton for JT. You can pivot off of Henderson for James Cook or Bucky.
How would I give all 3 as targets?
I would. That's literally, I'm going to those bottom teams saying, hey, I want your running backs.
Bucky and James Cook. And then really, I mean, these ones just literally any guy that's not producing at the tip-top elite level in your starting lineup right now, like Emeka Egbuka, I would pivot off of Emeka Egbuka. Find me the best, most productive wide receiver in the same value ranges as Egbuka on the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I mean, Nico, Devontae Adams. You can get Devontae Adams for
Nico and Adams. Try getting Adams on the.
I mean,
on
trade
that reload team in your league.
Yeah. Yeah, try to get Adams for whatever.
What's the most productive tight end available on a rebuild?
Kittle is on the bottom team.
Yeah, Kittle.
Man, all of your trade targets are on
Kincaid,
these last 3 teams.
Use Kincaid plus some young depth, Charbonnet, freaking Shedeur Sanders. Like, use whatever it takes to get up to George Kittle. Does that make sense, man? I mean, like, literally right out the gate here. Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, high upside. If Lamar is really that hurt and is not playing well, you got Stafford, you're fine. Running back, we have Hampton and Henderson, which are great value guys in terms of installation, but they're not the highest production upside players heading into the playoffs. You can get guys that are essentially just as insulated like Bucky Irving and get high production upside guys like JT, who some contending teams are probably going to want to offload for a guy like Hampton or Henderson. And then JSN, great hold. Rashee Rice, great hold. George Pickens. JSN, Rashee Rice, and George Pickens on a points per game basis are the 3 most productive wide receivers in fantasy football this season.
He's spitting right now.
So you have all of them. You're chilling there. Emeka Egbuka is the odd man out there. He is not very productive at all right now. 14 points per game over the last 7 weeks. It's been like 10. So you just pivot from him, get to a guy who's averaging 15 plus points per game truly.
So you can start Mahomes and Stafford every week. You can plug Lamar in on a good matchup week and hope he doesn't crap the bed. Get Kittle on this team. You're going to be, I think, and then you're 22-4 with those running backs. I think you're going to win this league pretty easily. Because you can upgrade this team in your
if you get those running backs. So JT, Bucky, James Cook, I literally want all of them on this team.
Yeah, I do too.
And then I added Nico Collins as a target as well for you. So.
P. Mercer, I know he's been popping in and out. I haven't seen him since we started his review, but do you have any questions? If you're watching this later and you have questions, just message us on Discord, my man. Sorry it took so long for it to show up, but
yeah, that is wildly annoying.
I'm sure there are a couple of you guys that have also submitted stuff, and it's just going to show up later tonight. And so we're happy to do it on our next live stream. If it's a trade question, we'll give you a free trade question, stuff like that. If it's a team review, we'll also give you free trade questions and stuff. So, all right, P. Mercer, we appreciate you, dude. Great team. Good luck. Make those upgrades. You're going to be in good shape. I promise you. All right, there's a trade that just popped up from a minute ago. So that one's actually popping up in real time. Maybe it's fixed, but I still don't see Dane Bramage. Yeah. Worthy exterior, you recommended I get a Buka. I gave up 2 late ones.
2 late ones. If you're giving up 2 late ones for a Buka, that's fine. QJ for Chase Brown. I think it's a fair deal. It's a 1 QB as well. So those late ones and a 1 QB are going to be even less valuable.
Really invaluable.
I'm good with that move.
It's a fine move, yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have tried to do it without JMO, but
yeah, so would I.
all right.
This is Juice.
Huh.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, I got one. Juice.
Did Juice join?
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
Hang on. I gotta check here.
Yeah, Dane Bramage. I still don't see yours, so hopefully it comes through here while we're still live. But if not, I'll take care of you, and we'll do it live for you for free and everything. So, Worthy exterior, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Good dealie. If that's true, he probably is. It's been working for me. There are a lot of. Juice, are you here? There's Juice. Hey, Juice. Yours is not a live blueprint. When did you sign up, my man? If you signed up tonight, we're happy to do it for you live for free.
It's a voucher bundle.
It's a voucher bundle.
Yep.
I don't care. Let's just do it. We don't have any in the queue. Let's do it. Yeah, sorry, Dane Bramage. Do you guys do any redraft on the side? Yeah, we do redraft stuff.
You got another trade question coming from Michael.
Look at that. They're coming in. We might be heading towards the fix. I freaking need Dane Bramage, though. That's 59 minutes ago. Just popped up. Puka Nakua. Traded Puka for Christian Watson, Godwin, 2 firsts, and a 3rd. I'd take Puka here. Don't make this trade, Michael. I'd take Puka here. Don't trade Puka for that. That's garbage for Puka. Roddy says, sent you a trade question, not seeing it. Yeah, they're coming in like an hour late, so. All right, Juice, you're going to be up, man. So I may have done this twice, but I may miss the playoffs if I lose this week. I have no draft picks, but we are taking away 1 bench spot, adding on an extra taxi slot, as well as an extra round in the draft. I have young players. What do you think? Also love what you guys do. Want to support. Yeah, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting, dude.
Yeah.
Super glad to have you in the community as well. We really appreciate you. All right. Go Bauer Rangers. Nice. You're second in this league. You're 7-6, but value-wise, you're second. It's a 12 team. It's a start 11 PPR half point side and premium. Is it a super flex? Looks like a super flex. It may or may not be a super flex because it says 1 QB, but it's been wrong tonight. So I'll grade it as a super flex. I'm assuming it is a super flex. Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart, and Daniel Jones. Nice. That's a 7. Almost an 8. Bijan Hendo, Kyron. Give it an 8. Puka, Tet, Odunze, Olave, Hunter, 7. Brock Bowers, 10. Nice. Very good team here. It's well-rounded, contend, reload. Is this a super flex league?
Yes.
Yeah, he said super flex. Sweet. Yep. Well-rounded team here. Nice. Very good team. Could honestly be an 8 at quarterback too. I mean, like, it's pretty good. So
got a good bit of depth here as well.
Yeah, and it is a start 11 league, so it's a 12-team start 11.
It's a start 9 actually. Yep.
Hey, can you confirm that this is a start 9 league for us? I just want to make sure this is all like exactly 100% wrong before we tell them that.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so moves. What's his record? 7-6. Is he gonna make the playoffs?
Yep.
Okay.
I think so. He said if he loses this week, he may miss the playoffs, but it doesn't really matter with this team.
All right. Well, you have Caleb Williams and Dart. I'd be moving Jones for another position anyways. Make or miss the playoffs. Another move here, I would pivot off of Rome Odunze.
Nine, but 11 with kickers and defense. That's why.
There you go. So kickers and defenses are being read right now. Gotcha. And then we're going to take Matthew Golden and Keon Coleman and up. Actually, we're going to take Matthew Golden and Travis Hunter and up tier. Actually, I hate moving Travis Hunter right now. I hate it. Let's take Matthew Golden and Keon Coleman as trade up tier. I will add in the comments.
So they're taking away defense special teams next year as well. So
I got you. I will add in the comments here. If you get a good enough up tier, packaging Golden and Hunter, I'm fine exploring that possibility. Now, looking at some of the worst teams in the league, record-wise, this guy has, oh man, this bottom team has Drake London. Is there any way that you could swing a Drake London? I know you can't really afford to have a guy that's not going to start for you this week since you have to make the playoffs, but that really does stand out to me. Man, a lot of these bottom teams are really bad. Okay, this 5 and 8 team has Devon Achane. I would love to get Devon Achane. Could we use like Henderson? Let's use Henderson and find a way. Use like a depth piece plus Henderson to get up to Devon Achane. Please. That would be super duper ideal. Bikini bottom.
Bikini bottom.
This 7 and 6 team might make the playoffs, might not. He has CMC. Jeez, like if you could move Rome for CMC, just go win your league. If that 7 and 6 team with CMC ends up folding or is thinking about folding this week and you can move Rome for CMC, I would just do it.
It says, should I trade with the guy who has the best value? I play him this week. If he'll trade with you, absolutely, yes, because it's a double whammy when you do damage to somebody else's team like that. So yeah, I mean, if you can trade with him, yes. If you can somehow make his team less productive and make your team more productive, that's like a win-win-win-win-win.
Yeah. Another possibility here is I don't know who owns. There's a 9 and 14 that owns Pickens. He's not going to give him away. There is another 9 and 14 that owns Nico. That's not going to give him away. There are a couple of 7 and 6s here though that are definitely on the verge. I mean, I would consider see if there's any possible way that you could down tier from like Bowers to McBride plus a little value. Maybe you include like a wide receiver up tier or running back up tier in that type of deal. McBride plus anything, really. You're just getting a production upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
So Achane, CMC at wide receiver. Almost all of the productive wide receivers are on playoff teams in this league.
I know, man.
So,
it's tough.
like this 10 and 3 team is so shallow, and he has Devontae Adams, and he's not going to move him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy has Sutton. I'll give you Sutton as a target. And then if you... Yep. Yeah, that's going to be your play.
I think so.
That is going to be the play. Trying to see anybody else here that stands out that I may have missed on accident on some of the bottom teams in the league. I mentioned London earlier. If you could swing a London, that would be great.
Yeah, and hopefully he's coming back soon.
See how much it would cost on top of like Rome to get London, because Rome isn't producing right now, but hopefully he's back soon. It's a little bit of a riskier play since you do like kind of need to win this week, but something to look into. So Jones, other position, Rome, Travion, pivot, Matthew Golden, Keon Coleman up tier, Achane, CMC, London, and Cortland Sutton will be the targets for this team.
Yeah, Juice, what questions do you have on that, my friend? I want to make sure any questions or clarifications you have, we can just answer them right now for you on the stream. Yeah, we answered that one.
I would love to get Achan from that
I know.
reloading team.
That's like, yeah, that's probably move number 1 there.
Yep. All right, Juice.
Said, no, that's it. All right. Appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciate you, man.
Give him a trade question if you would, Scotty.
Well, they're not working right now.
I think they fixed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, they said they fixed that and they're working on the other thing, but they thought it was related and it's not. So I know they're working on it. It's just, yeah. So I know that doesn't help you guys a lot. So appreciate you, Juice. Any questions you have, submit to us. All right. You can turn stream mode off, Scotty. If you guys did submit a trade question or a team review that didn't show up in the stream, it should show up here within an hour. Everything that comes in, we'll mark it to do on our next live stream. You guys will be very first up. Dane Bramage, namely you, I will definitely give you some free stuff for that. I'm very sorry that you got that and it's not showing out, but we'll take care of you guys. If there's something that you guys got and it doesn't ever show up, just always any issues you have where it's like, I don't feel like this is right, always tell Nathan and I, because we will take care of it. This is obviously a site glitch, but we'll make sure you guys are taken care of. Obviously you guys are our number 1 priority, so we love you for it. And yeah, hopefully, it's a one-time thing and we don't have to deal with it very much as well. So, all right, that is the site. The site malfunction is going to make our live stream a little bit shorter tonight, but we did get through our updated ranking. So we will be live again on Thursday this week, Thursday at 5 p.m. So we'll see you guys then. We'll have a video for you tomorrow. We're doing a rookie mock draft with landing spots for the first time. It's going to be fun. You guys are the best, and we love you so much. We'll see you here with the video tomorrow. We'll see you with the live stream on Thursday. Peace out, y'all. See you soon.